It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a clue. Would you be my Fortnite? Would you be my Fortnite? It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a blue. Would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? Would you be my Fortnite? Got a feeling that I get a blue. It got me thinking now, would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? It got me thinking now, would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you?
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day, boys. We got ourselves more I was gonna say 5, but that's for the weekend, actually. More Mythic Plus dungeons over on the beta while they're still up. They should be closing by 7 today, so I kind of wanted to jump back in and get a couple more dungeons done before they're actually gone, boys. I've been enjoying these a lot, actually. What's fun is being able to like finally test our class builds to see which ones are actually good, which ones could actually, you know, stand on their own 2 feet. That's what I've been enjoying the most. But also seeing like some of the class changes too, like Monk in particular. I was actually surprised how good it was. I mean, it was only what, a 10 that we did. We could try doing like a 15. I don't know how well that'll work. I would love to do a 15 at some point, but last time I tried to do a 15, the first boss took like a good 5 minutes to do. It was the first boss of Ruby, so it's not like difficult. You know, just dodge the ice, walk away with the tornado, you got the adds, and you nuke the adds, and then you interrupt the boss, and that's literally all you do. There's nothing that can kill you. We were just there doing it for 5 minutes with everybody alive, so I don't really know if it's like, should we do it? I feel like a 10, like all these dungeons feel a little overtuned, so even doing a 10 feels like, okay, you know, it's like, wait, it's actually like a decent environment where I could test my class, is I guess the only thing I'm really trying to do. But yo, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a good one. Today I want to dive into a couple more of these before the Mythic Pluses are gone for the weekend. Normally we're doing some live stuff today, but I guess we're just skipping it until Wednesday, when we maybe get the servers come down and a new build comes up, potentially. Yo, how y'all doing though? Welcome back, boys. I'm gonna look at the bed. Let's go, Josh. Hey! Down the middle of the mustache. How you doing, Scott? Hope you have a good one. You to test my high mastery? Yo, go for it, my man. Down, I'm down. What's up, Royal Husky? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Is Paladin worth putting time into? Paladin or better off with other classes? I really want to get Paladin a go, so maybe we should play some Paladin tonight, yeah? Let's actually do that, Chad. Let's play some Paladino this evening. I think we'll start with like... Let's start with a healer Paladin, man. I want to try healing as a Paladin. Like playing the melee build for Pally. I think that could be really fun. How does that sound, my guy? What Pally are you considering? I think Pally should be good as long as it's tuned properly. I haven't seen prop Pally. That's one spec that I haven't seen a lot. It's prop Pally. And apparently Beanut is busy? Huh? Beanut actually had a queue for a second for me to even log in. Tell me everything is good on at least on Dragonflight, right? Tell me everything's at least good in that regard, right? What the hell is going on? Is it because Overwatch made it free to play, so now everybody in the mother are logging on because it's a free game? Is that what happened? Blizzard, come on. It just doesn't even authenticate my BattleNet at all. Can I just log into the game directly? This is weird. Yes, please. I'll be down to, man. How's Unholy looking? Last time I played it, it's actually really fun. Very fun. I gotta give it another go. I want to see if that disease build that we created, that we concocted together, if that can stand on its own 2 feet. Login servers are full. Position in queue too. Bro. Wait, World of Warcraft login queues? Wait, Beta has a login queue? Are you serious? Hold on, I think Beta literally has a login queue. What is going on? They gotta be getting him with something, right? I just don't believe it. There's no way, dude. There's no way, bud. There's just absolutely, positively no way. I don't believe it. Wait, connecting? Are we back? Are we in? Hold on, still connecting. Paladin is still nerfed. Did they get nerfed? Paladin did get nerfed recently, actually. So that happened over the weekend. Sorry, can't authenticate it right now. Are you kidding me, Blizzard? We can't authenticate to know that you are. Yo, they're having some problems authenticating people, aren't they? Server queue 32. Oh my god. Every game of a queue, probably. That's crazy, man. That is just actually kind of insane. Well, I want to show you guys what's on my screen, but I'm actually having to like log in with like my email and all that stuff, and I just feel like maybe you should just do that off screen. Our room is still OP after the nerf. They're still pretty good last time we checked them. No, well, yes and no. In single target, I felt like this one boomy. So it depends on a build, right? But there was one boomkin or a couple of boomies that I did play dungeons with. Their damage did not seem outrageous. That being said, inside of cooldowns in an AoE, I think this guy had a proper AoE build. In AoE, he was doing just fine. In single target, he was behind. But it could be down to like he needs to make a build that's a mix and match, like a bit of single target, a bit of AoE. So it could also be that he didn't really know what he was doing either, because that is pretty common on the beta. Like a lot of people got invited. I've been disconnected. Yo, what is going on, Blizzard? Wait, hold on. BNet, good. Hold on, BNet is actually good. Maybe I can log in. I'm in. Nice. Hey. You need a level in to get somebody to debate him? No. There's a server for level 70 stuff. There's a level 70 server. Dude, there's a position in queue. What is this? Blizzard! No! Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're waiting in queue, boys. Yo, what is this? What is this? This is an Overwatch stream now? Queue watchers? What is this? What is going on? By the way, professionals NPCs are back. Hey! Wait, do we still have dungeon NPCs? Tell me we still have dungeon NPCs, Silver. Please tell me they still have them. Please tell me we still have dungeon NPCs. Please. Because Mythic Plus isn't supposed to be over until 7 this evening. Until 7 tonight. So they better be there up until 7. That's why I'm even on here. Otherwise they'd be on live. Tell me professional Mythic Pluses, guys. We'll move to the side. Okay, oh thank goodness. That's what I want to do, is do some Mythic Plus testing. Retrieving realm list. Yeah, so if you're trying to go into beta, there's a realm for endgame testing where if you make a character, it gives you a level 70 character. What is going on? Well, I guess we're waiting in queue until we finally get in. I'm actually surprised that there's a queue. Yo, Dale, my man, what's up, my guy? We're still living a struggle choosing between Mist and Frost DK for our main. Between Mystery or Monk and a Frost Death Knight. That's hard to recommend because they're completely different roles and different playstyles and different goals. I say get a couple of ults ready. Get at least one of them as get them both like caught up to pre-patch, and then play them during pre-patch and see which one you enjoyed the most. Definitely, if you're a big fan of healing, I think Mist River should be getting improved. we can't really say which class is going to be good. That's really going to depend on the final tuning. But like Monk has a lot of signs that I think is going to make him feel more improved. One, being able to interrupt in PvP and Mythic Pluses, amazing. Two, a lot more support for fist weaving in order to make it its own standardized playstyle, but also support for range healing, which could apply for both like Mythic Plus, raid situations, you're talking PvP situations. So getting the variety of builds, what is going on? Getting the variety of builds is what's important. Check Discord out. What about on Discord? What's happening? Oh, I see what you mean, the moon to the side. Okay. I see. Yeah, that does make it a little bit easier too. I see what you mean. Yo, I hope I get in, boys. I don't know what's going on. This is unusual for the game to be taking this long to get me in. But yeah, honestly. Well, I guess we're just waiting then, huh? Do I gotta log off and log on or something? Like, do I gotta relog? Maybe? Potentially? Maybe I just relog and then it'll be back to normal. Maybe there's like a, gotta download something on the BNet? Like an update or whatever? Maybe? Okay, hold on. I'll put myself back in queue in a second here. That's weird. They're struggling. It's weird they're struggling in the beta too. Did they just invite a bunch of people on the beta? Which I think is a good thing if they did. Like if they got that many people. But if they got so many people that the servers are struggling, it's like, it feels like these are the good problems to have in a way. Because like, of course you always have people testing stuff all the time. So if you put something new out, there's going to be people rushing it. And there are probably going to be more people fighting issues with it. But also, it created problems where your servers are just not big enough. We invited more people than the servers could support, which is hilarious. What do you think of having Demon Hunters? I think they're pretty good. Maybe getting DDoS again. Could be. Could be. Hey Dal, have a nice stream, yo. So we go there. Hey, my man. Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Thank you. Okay, if it's gonna give me a realm list and then kick me out again, I'm probably just gonna quit and reconnect. Okay, we're just gonna close it for a second. I guess I'll see if there's a new update on BNet. I'll check for updates, see what's going on. And I'll try again. I really don't know. I really have no idea. What's up, Mark? How you doing, my man? Yeah, having Demon Hunters, I think are looking good, Alex. They got I love the playstyle with the glaives, though. The fact they can throw glaives and get a bit of damage out with the bleeds and how it bounces. I love that they're bringing that back as an ability, because that used to be a pretty normal ability to use back in Legion. And nowadays, you don't really use it unless you're just trying to like catch somebody or slow someone down. So I'm glad that they're basically combining a lot of those Legion-esque builds and then not really adding talents that make certain abilities completely useless and you want to take them out of the rotation. Like Blade Dance is, I feel like, gonna continue to be a solid ability for single target. There's a lot of ways to like augment it, to pick up abilities to synergize with it really, really well. You got the Immolation Aura builds. You got a really good class tree. I think the CC you got on there is pretty good with the Fear. They had the Sigil of Silence, but they removed it, understandably, because there was just a lot of like a big CC kit for a class. I like the Sigil of Silence though. I honestly would have preferred if they had like a Sigil of Silence versus Sigil of Fear. I would have loved that, but I can see why Silence is really good. I mean, you're looking at a tool that's amazing in Mythic Pluses, Dungeons, and Raids. Demon Hunters on scale, the best change. Demon Hunters on scale, did they change the math behind their abilities to the scale? I know they added them crit buff and the mastery improvement, like the talents to buff the value of crits, and talent where all magic damage becomes chaos damage is incredibly good. Will make them very, very consistent in stats. I think it'd be great because a lot of people are currently on their issues other than lag. Okay, well, hopefully I'll be able to get in. I mean, I honestly did not expect for it to be having this many problems just trying to log on, boys. I'm not sure what to do. I'm actually not sure what to do. I'm just trying to get in. I'm just unable to get in. Have you seen the new Shadow Priest birds to build around Mindbender? I have not, no. Like for PvP or like Mythic Pluses? I definitely want to give it a go. I would love to play around the Shadow Priest Mindbender. Yeah, if you guys have a build, like a Shadow Priest Mindbender build, I would love to give it a try. I'm gonna guess it's all instant cast damage, isn't it? Gonna play into the Void Eruption? Potentially. If you have to shave one, would it be the beard or the mustache? Probably the beard, man. I like the stash, but like it's all kind of part of the same. It's all part of the same whole. It'd just be weird not do one or the other. Dalaran Major SP for DF, all forms of PvP and dueling. Gonna play double DPS and choose mostly with a Windwalker buddy. I think Shadow Priest is fantastic. Mages are great, but I think Shadow Priest are gonna have that survivability, healing, silence, fear, stun support. So they're looking really good. Plus the kit, the new kit, and Dragonflight. I feel like if it's tuned properly, I think it could be amazing. It could be fantastic. Like going for resets on the enemy could be actually insane. That sense of thinking. PvP uses Shadow Priest, Mind Bed, and teleport ability. Oh yeah. We PvP with that? I mean, I imagine like that would do a lot of damage if you could get a bunch of Mind Blasts back to back. Maybe a couple of Shadow Ward deaths in there. If versatility is the best stat for a spec, it's not good. Happened on Demon Hunter. Oh, I see what you mean by scaling properly. Yeah, Camille, that's a good point actually. Yeah, when a class has versatility is the best stat, that's not great. Yeah, I think rogues are going to be in a similar boat. Unless that's why they were reducing our energy regen to give haste a lot more value. Maybe that's why they're reducing our energy regen so much. So like, hey, now you can scale with haste. It's like, thanks, Blizzard. You made us weaker now. Thank you. I guess I need all the stats to get back to where I was. I mean, I guess it's one way to do it, right? They're really heavily reduced. I mean, I guess the rogues for a while have had like a lot of free haste compared to some of the other classes out there. So yeah, we do utilize haste to a degree. Dude, what is going on, man? Chad, how do I get on? Chad, how do I get in? Yo, Chad, how do I get in, man? If y'all are in, how am I gonna get in, man? They just gotta wait until somebody logs off? Or what? What's up, Dal? What's up, Len? We're just in the queue. Somehow Beta got a queue. BM Hunter? Yo, I'd love to get some BM Hunter game out there, man. I'd love to get some gameplay for BM. It's not even like, it's trying to get me in the queue. Sometimes it's trying to retrieve servers and then just like stops. Like, do I log off? Do I reset BNet? What do I do, chat? What do I do? Seriously, what do I do? Retrieving the realm list. Please give me realm list. Potentially? Possibly? Maybe? Can I get in? Oh my god, let me in! What is going on, dude? Oh my goodness. Give me the realm list, please. Don't DC me. Just get me in there. Please. Come on. Oh, come on. He just sits there for a second like, nah, out. Just keep trying. I guess that's all we can do, chat. Let's see how Dragonflight login screwed instead of Sudragosa. Fair enough. Well, no, Sudragosa is cooler, isn't it? Even though live servers are having issues. That's so weird. What's going on? So realmless, just give me realmless. Just don't sit on the screen, just because I feel like it sits here and it's like trying, and after somebody tries, just like, ah, log you out. Exactly. It tries for. Oh my god, dude, what is going on? I just want to play some Mythic Pluses. That's all I want to do. I just want to play some M Plus. That's all I want to do. My goodness. That's actually tilting. Actually annoying. My god. What's up, Mark? Hey, how you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Hard Paladins on Shadowlands. In Shadowlands, especially Holy Paladins and Shadowlands are okay. Holy is good. Prod is also pretty good. Red is good, but not popular. I think it's better than most people expect it to be, honestly. That's how I would, that's the best way to describe it. Do you think the uncapped damage is going to be toned down in certain classes like DH? The uncapped damage? I think they have quite a bit of caps, don't they? Like the Glaive Toss, the Immolation Aura. I guess you don't have all abilities capped. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna try to keep them in a similar like style of like mostly uncapped or really limit how much cap they have on damage, right? I think they're gonna keep Demon Hunter mostly like good for AoE or cleave targets. But they're just gonna nerf the damage, like they're gonna bring it up and down a little bit. They prepare for Dragonflight release experience? I guess so, man. That's one of the stress tests, yeah. It's like, so what if we just stress test the servers now for the Dragonflight release experience? Maybe relaunch BNet, I help, I guess? Maybe. But last time I tried to relaunch BNet, it put me like a BNet queue. So I don't really know if that's a good idea either. But at this point, like, I can just sit here forever and just keep trying to log in. Yeah. How are you doing? What's up, Ivo? I'm trying to get into beta, but apparently there's a queue. Still feeling strong as hell, even after our nerfs yet to come. Still feeling strong as hell. I feel like nerfs. Yeah, I can see Windwalker getting toned down a bit. I do want to see how they perform with pluses, though, because they're good in PvP, but, like, So I think for Windwalker, what they're trying to do is to make sure, first of all, that all the talents are functioning before tuning the class. So I don't think it's going to see any tuning until you got all the bugs solved and fixed. There's quite a few talents, like at least 4, that still don't work properly, or don't work how they're supposed to. So once they get those fixed, and once we get a proper idea of like, okay, this is how Monk works, how it's playable, alright, now we can correct it, now we can tune it. But I don't think their damage was like super out of left field so far. Maybe like in very, very specific situations, like some specific talents, like I think they had a one-shot burst in PvP. But besides that, I don't remember him being like super ridiculous anywhere. That's ridiculous. Your class tested tonight? I know, right? Down Detective says all problems are having issues beta. Oh! Rin. Alright, let's play some Pally boys. I want to heal as a Paladin. Hopefully they'll keep us in, because I want to play some Holy, man. I want to play the melee Holy build. I want to see if that can actually heal properly. I want to try it. Will it be public beta? I don't think we'll ever get public beta, honestly, Teal. I don't think so. I don't think they've ever done like a public testing. There's PTR, which is public test realms. You can go there, and you can test a lot of the class changes on there. But public betas, I don't think they've ever done. Maybe they used to do public betas in like Wrath, Kata, pre-Kata, stuff like that, right? But I didn't play back then, so might as well not exist in my eyes. But no, I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Shaq can correct me if there was like back in my day, back in 1985, they always had open beta. You know what I mean? Like if an old elderly gentleman with a lot more life experience than me can correct my dumbass, that'll be wonderful. I will take it on the chin. You know what I mean? Ooh, vendors are back. Hey, oh, let's queue. Let's get a key together. Hey, what am I, red? No, holy. Let's go. Yo, if y'all want to join in, man, I want to do another dungeon. I want to do another Ruby leg pulls. I feel like Ruby is actually kind of doable. Grab it, Ruby. We're gonna go Thundering, and we're gonna go Big Thundering. Wait, yeah, cool. We'll make a Ruby life pulls with Thundering, boys. Yeah. Start a group. If y'all want to join in, man, let me know. Yo, what's up, bro? How you, my guy? Q testing in the beta. Exactly, Q testing. Wow, there's a lot of people out here. They definitely did invite a lot more people, because like everybody in the mothers getting their all the gear, all their items. Everybody's trying to collect themselves the best trinkets, best weapons, all the cheesy stuff. So what is a good trinket that I can get, right? I need to go, what, inscription chat? How to get trinkets chat? Kelly? Okay, check my gear down. Okay, hold up. Let's grab a Windwalker. I want to see how Windwalkers do. Hold on, let me peep ya. How do you... Oh. That looks good, like the Mog, but you look at like stats, aren't you? Yeah, those look pretty good. Cool. Alright, we got a group together. Dungeon Mythic. And then we just queue up, yeah? I think we're ready to chat. Ruby life pulls. We're gonna try healing it. I don't know how well I'm gonna do as a healer. I'll do my very best shot, man. I'm gonna play melee healer. So I'm just gonna go for as much damage to heal. I will use Holy Shocks in order to top my allies off and go for like big AoE and Word of Glories. But I am just mostly gonna go for judgments and stuff. In order to get boys up and running. I'm gonna put what is it? Beacon of Faith in myself, Beacon of Light on the tank. That should probably be good. Hopefully. Alright, when everybody's ready. And it looks like my macros work too, so we should be chilling. Let me get myself consumables, I guess, some degree. Cheers for the info. What's up? Yeah, Teal. I think I might have been hanging out, by the way, man. Thank you for the support recently. I really do appreciate you guys. Super fun hanging out with all of you. Yo, if Lass, if you got any food for me, man, any kind of stat, dude, I'll take whatever I can get. I'm probably gonna run versatility potion. I feel like that'll be at least like decent. Decent, I guess what I'm trying to say. And this is the build chat. We're gonna go play in full melee build, focusing on that Avenger Crusader. Got that awakening where Word of Glory and Light can give us Avenging Wrath for a couple of seconds. Try to buff up Avenging Wrath and give it us divine purpose for more casts. Sanctified Wrath so we can get ourselves even more. Hey! Thank you. Appreciate ya. Alright. Ready to check, boys. Yeah. Wait, is survival on that thing? Or no, wait, Orc Monk, that's a Windwalker. Last? What's up, man? Yeah, if you want to put a PvE trinkets, my guy, well, welcome to. That's a good trinket. That's actually a really good trinket. I hate the sound that it makes because it makes a wind sound. And it just gets more intense over time. What do we got? BM? Do it twice, Dal? Wait, the potion? Oh, can you just prolong it? Oh, I didn't realize. Is that intended? I didn't realize. That's cool. I actually did not realize. I'm actually stupid. Snow cone. Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, are we good? Eat the funnel food. Eat the funny food? Wait. Ice cube and blubbery muffin. Oh! Oh. Best food buff ever, boys. I can't get a food buff anymore, man. I know you want to give me like 8,000 agility buff, but I lose my Tuskar form. I can't say no. Look at this. Wait, you got animations and everything? Oh, they have cast animations too. Yo, Tuskar Paladin when? Tuskar Paladin when? Oh my god. Oh, this is the best. Alright, raid check again. Let's see how this group is doing. We'll plug it in and we'll go. Alright, count down 15. Hell yeah, Tuskar is a class win. I know. Yo, Evoker Draxier. Like, I feel like we did that Drake mule, like Evoker Draxier. Tuskar. That's the class and the race. You literally, what class? Tuskar. What race? Tuskar. What do? I fish? That was quick. What? Oh, wow. You just gotta hit us with it. Alright. Oh, well, there it is. Interesting. I like that. Alrighty, boys. Yo. Tank, I'm gonna try to heal as much as I can, man. Stay with me, man. Stay with me. Oh, God. We're just gonna pull more. I guess we are. Do I want to pop cooldowns here? I don't think I do, right? Tectonic Slam. I could CC these guys a little bit. YOLO. I like it. Dude, by the way, beta has been really, really fun recently. I want to see how good this guy takes it, by the way. I do want to see how good he takes it. Oh, wings. Real wings. And interrupt. Oh, big interrupt, chat. Okay, hold on. We gotta give us a buff here. I'm gonna pop wings, real wings. So every time I heal... Wait, Lath, what happened? Lath, is everything okay, my guy? I have to get out of the dungeon back in. Why? Then you can still zone in, right? Okay, I'm just gonna kind of chill. I'm gonna die. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna die. I thought I was gonna. Doesn't really feel like the tank is taking that much damage either. Okay, Lath is back, I think. Or should be zoning in soon. Yo, Tuskar gameplay, boys. How you liking it? Lath, where are you? What'd you do? Or is it just Potato PC loading in? Is that what it is? We're gonna interrupt that. Let's go for one of these. I mean, so far we're doing okay, chat. Except for when people are dying. Can I stun any of these? I can. Yeah, that's where I need my wings if I can get it. Okay, do I have wings? Sorta. Oh, okay, I gotta do something. I really need a proc for wings, if I can get one. I have it to like reposition towards the tank. Like wherever he goes. Or towards the healer rather, or towards the hunter rather. You have to turn around and help him. I really need a proc, man. I really need a heal proc. Oh, y'all are dying, by the way. I really don't like that. Oh, wings. We're chilling. We're chilling. I literally got wings. Yeah, once I get actual wings, we're chilling. We actually don't know trouble at all. I just gotta maintain wings buff for as long as possible if I can. Cool. Okay, I guess we're good. All right. Next word of glory. I don't know if that procs actually, chat. That next word of glory gives you a free divine, whatever the hell. Watch out, boys. Oh, I lived that? For some, apparently I lived that. Really, we could just live that. We're gonna die. We don't take care of ourselves. Okay, boys, I got nothing for ya. I literally got nothing for ya. Okay, we're chilling. We're fine. You'll stack up if you need to. Oh, okay, or not. Blind? Interrupt the boss? Dude, the fact that I can just go and interrupt the boss is insane. I love that. I can just interrupt the boss. And we're chilling. That's my mans. Cheesing it. Do I have a Hand of Freedom? I don't have a Hand of Freedom. No wonder. I was trying to Hand of Freedom that guy the whole time. I was like, oh, okay. No wonder I can't. Okay, let the tank pick up the aggro real quickly. Yeah. You can interrupt. Where are you, Lath? I keep trying to angle it so I can like hit you with this, but it's never letting me. I'm just gonna wall it. Will it be okay? Alright, we're chilling. Yeah, I keep trying to like angle it towards you guys so I can get that frontal go where you go. But it's like you guys move at the last second. It's so hard to find where you guys are. I really should get a Hand of Freedom on this thing, though. Like, not picking up Hand of Freedom feels like trolling. I need to also move this because I keep like reapplying this over and over myself because I put it where Hand of Freedom is. Well, that was just going well, chat. I'm actually surprised. How's the protection Paladin? You know, he's actually really easy to heal. I don't feel like he's taking a lot of damage. I don't know if he's running like some kind of tanky build or whatever, or what his setup is, but he definitely does not feel hard to heal. Yeah, he's really, really easy to heal. It's strong. Yeah, we should also do the dragons early. The earlier we get the dragons done, the better. Yeah, whatever you guys can to help deal with these primalists helps a ton, by the way. Whatever y'all can do with these primalists, that would be definitely wonders. Whatever kicks you can get on them too would be helpful. And also give me a target. I just need to hit something. Yeah, give me something to hit, especially while wings are up. Because I just top us off the whole time. Gonna put one of these down. Interrupt him. Where are you, Lath? I'm trying to find you. There we go. Yeah, now we're okay. Alright, just dodge. Big dodgers. Big dodgers. Nice. Yeah, you know what? The more I play with this affix, the easier I feel like it gets. Yeah, pull the big thing. Yeah, pull that big. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Okay, you guys are in a good spot. I like that. We can work with this. Apparently, also, the Holy Paladin tier set should get a lot better in the next build, because we're going to get a lot more crit on heals, and it's going to be a lot stronger. There we go. Yeah, if y'all can get anywhere close on that hammer, that helps out a lot. Huge. Yo, yeah, as soon as I get my wings, man, we're chilling. We're actually just golden. We take no damage. Let's stun that thing real quickly. Blind. Yeah, you being super far away from me. It makes it so much harder for me to heal ya. I guess I could just heal you like that, yeah? Can't really heal you any other way. Oh, God. Okay, we got some burst healing. A little bit. Yeah, that Paladin Master is so weird to play around, man. I almost makes me wonder, like, if everybody's in the group is supposed to kind of stay close to me. I mean, in a dungeon environment, you are naturally going to get clustered together because there's just not a lot of room, like in a raid. But in a dungeon setting, it just feels so weird. Like, I just basically feel like I'm always losing value on my healing. Am I the only one? Or do all, like, paladins feel that way? Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Just, you may need defenses here. Pop cooldowns, nuke this thing down. Nuke it down whenever you can. Also spread. Spreading helps. Spreading helps a lot. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit spread. That's a little spread, boys. Just a Velveeta spread. Storm breath. Hopefully I have everything in order to live the next go here. I'm gonna bubble this. Yeah, now we're chilling. We're gonna take a little bit of damn, but if you spread from ya, or maybe it just stops doing its thing after the boss dies, I guess. Okay, I really want to try interrupting this guy whenever he tries to buff himself. We're in a mission. I got his big heal here, hopefully. Oh. I could live that, right? Ah, you already died. Oh, ah, you're dead. I'll try to get you up, man. I don't know if I have enough to get you. Or all of you, at least. I got nothing for that guy. Oh, laugh. You're so dead, bud. You're so dead. I got 0 emergency healing for you, honestly. I just don't got much. I really wish I had. Oh, I'm so dead, bro. I'm gonna die. Ah. I need wings or something. Okay, apparently we stabilized. I don't know if maybe it was a healing from the prop pally or whatever. Might have been, actually. That or he just topped himself there completely. Which that could have been the case. I need help. Help! Help! I got this little elemental on me. Clutch. Dude, just barely enough healing. Just barely enough to keep us alive. Also, my mana is fantastic. Thank you for asking. Prism will always be needed some kind of raids. Of course, you will definitely need priesthood raids. Definitely. Okay, okay. Definitely I want to go take care of this guy. Probably gonna die. Unless you're okay. Good aim. Hopefully she doesn't pull the fire elemental in the fire. Okay, she didn't. Good. So it looks like she will use like our positions in order to like put the elementals down somewhere. Like loosely she'll go off of our position. Like she does target players. Yeah, just go far. Oh, definitely with this go far. Yeah, definitely go far. Fix a space if you can. Watch out. Remember, there's a bit of a leeway with these lightning bolts, so you don't have to go like super far away. Okay. Watch out. Also, I'm out of mana completely, by the way. I don't really have a lot to work with here. Nice. After this, I may need some mana. I should have wings. Honestly, just keep killing the boss. I'm just gonna get some stuns in. Yeah, I'll be chilling. Just... Oh, I'm just gonna bubble. Nice. Yo, so far so good. This actually feels really good, chat. This actually feels pretty good to play. I love the fact that we still keep the Tuska form. We haven't died yet. I don't know if like it removes when you die or what. Ah! This is so good. I'm actually enjoying this a lot, chat. Okay, I don't think I want wings here. I think maybe look for the chick downstairs. I may use wings. And then we'll hopefully have things available by then. Good work. So far I've been enjoying a lot. Do we have a mana? Yeah, we do. I'm just gonna start burning mana pots. I'm not using them for anything anyway. I use that hammer more often. Also need to go for more Word of Glories. I need to be aggressively spending Word of Glories. Okay, here's when we're gonna go hammer. Or, wings. I'm trying to really aim it at all of you as best as I can. It's finding it kind of difficult, honestly. Don't pull big, please. Don't pull middle. Don't pull middle. Don't pull middle. I got no wings. Okay. If we just pull middle without anything else, then maybe we can come out of this one alive. Because I got nothing. I got Devo for us. Literally got Devo. That's all I got for you. Yeah, we're kind of limited on what we could do here, boys. So be a little careful. Okay, we lived it. Maybe I underestimated the amount of healing we do? I'm not really sure. It felt like I didn't have anything, though. Like, I still feel dry. I feel like we're still going into this one dry. Tuska Paladin? Dude, yeah. Tuska Paladins, boys. Well, at least these guys are doing a pretty good job surviving. Can't get to you all the time as quickly as I wanted to. I may need more haste in this build. At least it feels like maybe haste would be better. Or just more valuable crit. More crit value. Maybe I just need to stand there and actually cast like a holy light on you guys. I would be doing that. Okay, I don't know what killed you. I have no idea what killed you just now. Oh, let me use that B-res. Let me use that B-res though. Let me get that B-res going though. Let me get that B-res going though. Oh god, you're gonna die. Is that guy just buffed? Fire damage. Oh yeah, he does have a pretty big buff. Wait, you didn't take my B-res? I thought I B-res ya. Maybe I didn't. Ah. That hurt. Let's pull these things too. Because we gotta wait for that guy anyway. And I guess you can pull these two. We don't necessarily need percent. I just want to kind of clear this whole area. Struggling to pick up characters soon. You know what? I think it's probably the best part, right? The fact that you're struggling means they've done a pretty good job of like making it a difficult decision rather than, oh, you already know off the bat which class is gonna suck and which ones is not. You know what I mean? Alright. I guess we're just going in. No mana. I guess I don't necessarily need it, do I? We'll take it super slow and maybe we'll wait until the, what's his face? The dragon has come down. What's hitting you there? Is that just fire? No way, right? Oh, dragon. Maybe that's what's hitting us. Oh, more fire. Lightning. Nature. Dodgers. I got no mana, by the way. Literally none. Literally none. But we have damage. Okay, I don't know what killed you. I actually have no idea. I'm gonna bubble this. I have literally 0 mana. So when I'm trying to like heal you guys, I literally cannot. Maybe that guy will die though. Yeah, we have absolutely no mana. There's actually 0 mana, chat. Literally none. Oh god. Can anyone get out fast enough? I can. Barely. I got none to live this. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, no mana. Crazy. 0 mana. For last 2 bosses. 0 mana. Because nobody... No, I needed some... I did take a food, didn't I, actually? Is this... Okay, this restores health. I really wish they updated the... Because the only way to really make food, you either gotta make it. But this chest of player test equipment, you get like the old mana food. I guess it's like 40 mana over how many seconds? I don't even know. 20? I feel like I have to sit there and eat it for so long. This is versatility, this is health. But there's no mana or anything. Let's leave the let's cleave the drag a bit more in the first phase once they get out of the pumping. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, getting dragon low enough might not be a bad idea. I think it's gonna be the strat when you do this on like tyrannical or fortified. Could this guy just solo this? I guess he could, right? He's doing fine. He's living. Definitely all Lux makes it good. Yeah, Lux makes it really good. I gotta get some Affy tonight, man. I gotta play test Affliction. I want to see what build Billy ran. Because apparently Billy ran an Affliction build yesterday and said it pipes. Said it absolutely slaps. You can chat Pally. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. He's doing good. He's doing good. I thought I was doing pretty good too until we died. Wipe? Okay. We go again. I tried to be Resia one time, Wim. I tried to be Resia at least once. I don't know what happened that time. I'll just make sure my B-Res is all my bars like the macro version. Self-cast on? Yes. Okay. I really miss when you could have a mount in this place, man. Because you just mount and do this dungeon super quick. Ever since they removed it, though. Just remember, be resin cost of glory. Does it actually cost a word? No. So it does for prot, but not for holy. For prot, it costs resources. For holy, just mana and a cast. Actually, not even mana, just a 1.6 second cast. Yes, it's a little different. For prot, it's resources, just so you can justify it being instant. Kind of like for Bear Druid, it takes some also resources, but you do get an instant B-Res. Whereas the other Druid specs, you to actually cast one. Okay, now we should be good to go. I got everything this time, boys. I'm thinking of getting into digital art. Honestly, may not be a bad idea, dude. Digital art is awesome. Oh god. I'll hit the dragon, I guess, for a bit. Yeah, Laz, I can't really help you, my guy. You're super far away from me. Let me close the gap a little bit. There we go. We did a bit of damage to the dragon, which is good. I think I still want to hit the troll, though. Why we took so much damage there? It's insane. Just kind of insane, kind of crazy, honestly. I guess it's like just a, oh, okay. Yeah, is that something like I just gotta do something for it? Or is it just like, hey, we're about to take a lot of damage, just press the defensive? Because it feels like it's one of those things. About to take a lot of damage, better press it, better be ready for it. Or at least maybe it's like I gotta make sure that everybody is top before it happens. That could be it too. Yeah, you got no health, my guy. Try to keep you alive. He dead. Nice. Yo, that was actually a little bit tougher when you guys are super far apart. I definitely do feel like my mastery loses a lot of value. So maybe crit versa. Haste will be good too. I'm not really sure. Hey, congrats on a loot, by the way. Oh my god, it's such a good trinket too. That is such a good trinket. Hell yeah, boys. Thank you all. TY all. Thank you all. Appreciate ya. Alrighty. That was fun, man. I enjoyed the hell out of this. This is awesome. I want to try Affliction Warlock, boys. Does anybody got a good Affliction Warlock build? I'm going to whisper Billy. Hey, Billy. Can I yoink your Affy Lock DF build? I want to test Affy in M+. If you have a screenshot or a Wahhead link for it, that would work. Okay, Billy actually may be able to get me, boys. Logging on now. Cool. I'd love to see it, man. Hell yeah. Although pre-seal spec is my favorite since CBC, Lock always holds a special place in my experience. Locks are just really cool, man. I mean, you got a lot of cool stuff there. You got the soul burn for instant cast stuff. You got your dots. You got your pets. You got like all of the different previous expansion like utilities and abilities that made a return recently. It's been just really just a joy to play. I've been enjoying them a ton. I do gotta give Affliction Warlock a try though. I want to see how good Affliction Warlock can be in Mythic Pluses because Billy was doing some work. Billy was making some damage happen. I want to see if it's viable or if it works. Maybe it's just overtuned, but I want to see if it's like it's one of those if it's overtuned or like wait, it actually has better AoE. It could potentially be good. Also, don't ask me why I'm in Ram dressed. There's just a good set of 5 target stack train dummies together that are fun to test on. Hey Dal, have you tried Vengeance EH yet? Yes, I have. Yeah, it's really good. Havoc? Yep. I tried both of them. Both are really good. I think Vengeance Tears in particular looks insane. If you can get an aggressive cleave or a bomb build, like a soul bomb build, woo, you can do some damn. You can do some big damn. Let's go. What's up, Robbie? How you doing, man? Hope you're having good on my guy. Hey, yeah. I think I'm gonna be top 1 plus. But I mean, the moment you get a higher HP parser, see the damage floating from bottom to the top, it means just juicy. I feel ya, but apparently, spec should be improved in AoE too. In Dragonflight, I think they've gotten a lot of talents to make him a lot stronger. Okay, we gotta build, boys. I'm gonna try that. TY, friend. Alrighty, we're gonna try. So it's a Dark Glare AoE build. Okay, hold on. So he does play into this. It's a Soul Trap, which is gonna be interesting. He doesn't play Inevitable. He plays into none of this either. He ignores this. So all the way down, grab this. That's that. Got this. Got this. And then you go Dark Glare, AoE. Okay, interesting. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Okay, Creepy Death. Interesting. Oh, this could be nutty. So he went for Inquisitor. I was gonna go Soul Keeper just for AoE, but I guess Inquisitor will be good just because it's passive damage. Less enemies for Shadow Flame and occasionally dealing Shadow Flame damage instead. Yeah, I think I'll just try. I think I'll just do passive Inquisitor. I want to just focus in on the playstyle of the Affliction and see how it goes. So the Dark Glare build gives Dark Glare cleave capability. So you just load up a bunch of dots of people and then you summon a big old Dark Glare and then you just cleave. That should be pretty cool. And I guess we'll do Azure. Yeah? We'll try Azure. Azure's a little bit harder, I feel like, with that first boss. But if we can do that one right, we'll be fine. Thundering. Cool, I just gotta get myself... I think I have tier set, but I gotta get myself, like... Trinkets are good. Not the best, but they'll work. I need better rings. I think I want to keep maybe the Haste Mastery ring. I really would want more Mastery, I think, on this character. I know Haste is good, but I think I want more Mastery. Because I feel like I want my dots to be a little bit more powerful. I guess I got Haste Versatility here just to go myself more Haste. That'll work. I'm sure I can go like craft my gear and make something insane. Does this guy have crafting? No, he doesn't. Okay. Ender, let's go, boys. We got a group. That's the red pallies after the nerfs. So they can still burst. Red pallies can still burst, like for PvP specifically, because we did host some duels after the nerfs, and we did have, not, I think Asa joined in for a couple of them as well, but it was a Dalok joined in, Dalok on a Paladin, and he blasted our Pharaoh with a quick, like, Templar's Very Divine Storm combo. This kind of went from half health to 0 after the nerfs. So this is after the 35% nerf in Templars and 35% nerf in the AoE. I think what they're really trying to do is they're trying to equalize a lot of the Paladin damage to make Consecration a lot more appealing, because all the other playstyles are really, really strong. And I think maybe Paladin had a little bit, just a little bit damage to give. Based on the early dungeon testing we did and the early raid testing, Paladins were doing like really, really good in terms of single target and AoE. And it was awesome to see. We all knew it was probably going to get toned down a bit. We just didn't know by how much. Seeing a 35% damage reduction though, I think a lot of people were kind of surprised, but maybe that's what it was needed in terms of like bringing them down. I guess the question is, I want to see red paladins and mythic pluses and see if they're on the same level as other classes or not. Open with Seed, Vile Taint, then you can just spend, to speed up dots going, we'll just speed up the dots going out, then UA, Soul Rod, Dark Glare if it's up, Rupture if you will die really quick, see if you, okay, TY. I will try that. Wait, Billy even gave me like, hey, this is how you play this thing. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Alright, we'll start another one. Azure Vault, boys. We'll see how Azure Vault does. Do a 10. We could do a 15, but I think honestly, like, after how to overtune the first boss is, let's start with a 10, see what goes. Get a healer and evokers. Yo, this guy got 428 item level? What is this? What is that item level, bud? What is that thing? This guy is big. I guess he got himself full like crafted gear and tier maybe. Or maybe that's just the gear in his bags? I have no idea, but we got evokers here, boys. Let's go. Look at for main palette, but it's kind of got taken out of sales when I saw that. Yo, Michael, I think it'll come down to the final tuning, man. I think, honestly, Paladins have a pretty nice setup right now in terms of their abilities, in terms of their talents, in terms of their, like, playstyles you can create. They have a funnel playstyle with the Templar's not Templar's Verdict, but that one, like, the camera execution sentence when that comes down. And that should be pretty good by itself. Like, that funnel damage playstyle should be pretty good. Is that Billy right here? That's Billy, okay. I just saw, look. How do you do that? I did it. I did it, Billy. Oh my god. Alright, we just need a tank, it would be good to go. I don't know how many tanks know this place, but if a tank knows how to do these, man, that would be fantastic. Hey, we got a tank, we got a runic man, dude. I'll take a runic man. He's got fat item level. Okay, we'll work with this. We'll work with this one. Alrighty. Make sure it's such a mythic. Beautiful. Azure Vault. Dude, I can't wait until they open more dungeons. What about Ellie Shamans? I think Ellie's actually good too. I think yesterday we ran with an Ellie Shaman. They're doing pretty good. They got quite a bit of AoE with them earthquakes, man. Double chain lightning stormkeeper combos too. That's really good as well. And they could also go for more funnel build or more dot heavy build with a flame shock playstyle, lava burst. That's all really, really good. I think they're in a good spot, man. I think they're in, at the very least, in a decent spot. You know what I mean? So you just did twice with Glacial Fury and it gave you like same duration. Consuming another one will add you 30 more minutes. Okay, I guess it works out. I like that. Is it like that for all the potions? Yeah, it is like that for all the potions. Interesting. I like it. Has the mage star been adjusted? Yes, it has been. It actually has been. Are you trying to give me like potion? All good, all good, all good. I have one myself actually. Drink to increase primary staff for 30 seconds. I'll try using it. How does that sound? I'll try using this thing. Like when we're about to pop cooldowns, we're just gonna pop elemental power and just go. I'll try using it as much as I can. It's such a fun dungeon. I agree. I agree with you. I just think it's a little like overtuned to a degree. You know what I mean? Like first boss, if anything, is a little overtuned. But also first boss is very doable if the tank positions them right. Like if you get the cleave, the frontal cleave on the boss and then cleave the ads, that could work really well. Alrighty. Quick raid check, see how the boys do it. Seed Dentained. Speed up dots and go. It'll speed up dots the new way. Soul Rod, Dark Glare if it's up. Rupture if things die quick. Let's see if they live for a while. Okay, I'll try it. Alrighty. Count down 15. Dude, I swear to God, that Tusker food was my favorite, man. If I can get more of that for my alls, that'd be fantastic. Paladin Tuskar. It is so good. Hey, Dad, what's up, Vampire? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Still a question. Doing my DF prep, leveling all the missing classes. That's good. Where does DF content start? Should I log out my characters? You start in Orgrimmar and what's this? Orgrimmar and Stormwind. Oh yeah, I forgot. This goes here actually. That's weird. I'm gonna die. Try to heal. Try to heal. Oh, these things are good killing us actually. Oh god. Oh god, fear. Ah. Okay, feared. Oh, I'm trying to heal myself. Trying to heal myself. Okay. That was weird. But we were doing kind of okay for a bit. We're doing kind of okay-ish. Okay, here I'm gonna go big AoE. Just gonna blast. Oh, I need myself a heal. Oh, I need myself a heal there. Oh, I need a heal there, bud. Or maybe just kill him. Kill. Okay, he got this seeds on us. Mystic seeds. We're actually doing kind of okay. Wait, actually got AoE? Oh, darn. No, that actually is going kind of okay. Hell yeah. Can't interrupt him. Oh, that sucks. That'd be no interrupt him at all. Ah. I got nothing to interrupt you. Oh no. Oh no. Yo, Sean, my man. Hey! Thanks so much for becoming a member, Sean. Appreciate you, my guy. Yo, can we get a hashtag Sean in chat? Sean, I appreciate you for a wonderful membership, my guy. Yo, connect your YouTube to Discord if you want to get yourself that quick stream. I tried to interrupt one of them. If you want to get yourself that role in the Discord, my guy, appreciate you so much. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Okay, I tried to get a kick. I guess I gotta go for a couple of these seeds. Seed builds. I got nothing to like deal with these guys as they're dotting us. Maybe interrupt. Okay, interrupted one of them. I might just need to fear one of them or something, dude. I literally don't know what to do. These mobs, they're literally killing us. I got nothing for this. I just can't live. Ventir? What is so weird? I got a Ventir death animation just now. Weird. Huh? Is that because I was in Ventir Order Hall earlier? I joined the Ventir Covenant recently. Yeah, we need interrupts on those things. I don't think you can pull that many flowers at once. Unless you got a boomkin. Yo, thanks so much, Sean. Appreciate it, my man. Connect your YouTube to Discord, and you'll get a special role in Discord, my guy. Here we go. Yeah, so my opener has been a little bit scuffed, but hopefully we'll be okay. These damn plants, I know. These plants, man. We gotta find a way to like, what's killing you guys? Plant, cast. Dot does big damage, so we can't pull too many plants because we only got so many kicks. Let's see if I can skip this one. All right, here can we just pull these slimes on the big guy? Maybe these things won't live long. Yeah, this guy does not live long at all. Want to see if I can maybe fear him? I was just trying to like turn this into a tree. Yeah. Wait. Got him. Oh, or not. No, I didn't. I thought I got him. I thought I had him. Okay, well, hopefully my boss damage will be a little bit better than the AoE damage we've been doing, because the AoE has been a little scuffed. It's been a little rough, to say the least. My last 60 is a shaman and 58 now. Go enhance. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, enhance is looking really, really good right now. I think I like that one a lot. Oh, also Curse of Exhaustion, just perma slow. That's so good. That's actually so good. Oh god, I got no mobility. Wait, I do. Hold on. I keep forgetting to have Burning Rush. Alright. I guess I'll see how we do on bosses. I think AoE, my damage should be kind of okay, but boss damage, I don't know. Hopefully be kind of okay. Okay, hopefully the tank knows how to do this. Tank phase bosses towards trees. So his cleave cuts down trees. Alright, I guess we're just going. Oh, 7. I appreciate it. Look at this guy. I think I did wrong a little bit, actually. Yeah, the more cheese this guy can get, the better. Alright, we did our opener. I just don't know how much damage it's gonna do. Okay, nice. And we gotta get as many of these trees as we can. Pop with defensive. Nice. Big AoE maybe? Wall? Oh, yeah. That's a little rough. That's a little rough. Can only get one of you boys at a time. So I think maybe we just need to get a couple more trees out of the way. Not really sure. It's not really facing the eruption towards... I mean, there's some trees that he got, but he needs to get more of them, I think. I also don't know how the heal is that again. I guess I could do these two trees. We're dead. We're certified dead. Yeah, and dead. Need to hit more trees with boss cleave. Yeah. What addons do you need for the fight? I don't know if you need add-ons. You just need to have a you just need to face the boss in the right direction. I mean, I guess is it weak auras for this place? I guess. I imagine somebody's already putting some kind of weak aura, maybe like early version of DBM for this place. But yeah, as long as you just hit the trees and get the circle next to a tree, clear trees, and we don't have to deal with the mechanics really. At least that's how I'm seeing it. Where to get the beta weak auras? I think just if you go to weak auras, just where you get normally weak auras, if you just get weak aura the add-on and then start importing weak auras, if the authors have got them to work with the beta, then you should be able to use them. If they haven't, then you could always ask, like, if you have whatever class you play on, you could ask to see if maybe like the class order or class discords know if there's like a weak aura that's functional. I'm sure there's going to be at least 1 or 2 people in there that maybe have got some kind of weak auras to work. But yeah, that's all I could really think of. It's like PvP and UNA for sure. I suck PvP, but sure. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Thanks for the content. It seems a month or 2 have been a great find. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate ya. Oh, we're just going? Okay, I guess we're just going. Okay, we got a decent amount of procs here in the opener. I like it. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of trees. Just clearing trees, man. Just clearing trees. Get as many of these trees as you can. Oh, we're dead. That was a lot. And now we're 100% dead. We lived with wall. Okay, I don't know what killed us there. What did kill us there? Arcane Roots, Arcane Brand, Leyland Sprout. Huh. Wait, healer just all the Ford? Healer raised? Oh no. He did not, right? Tell me he just got a DC'd. Tell me this guy just DC'd. Dentarix. What'd you do? No, tell me he did just DC, man. Tell me he just DC, right? Because he was the first one to die within 0.33 seconds. Or in 33 seconds. He dream breath, though, everything. Well, that's why he died. See, we were okay, we're okay. And then Arcane Roots Explosive Brain just killed him. Was he standing on top of somebody else with the circle? Because I think I also took the damage from Explosive Brand, but we were okay. He died to Consume and Stomp. I think he might have stood on somebody else with a brand, so he might have stood on the same person with a circle. He ran into me? Okay. Yeah. He should have been on his own with that circle. 2 circles going off. Dead. So you gotta like separate, get a bunch of trees, not overlap the circles. He decided to Dream Breath on top of me, which caused him to die. He maybe was trying to be like, I can save everyone. Wait, Dream Breath like flew into you? Or did it like stand there and there's like... was he flying to you? Is that what you mean by Dream Breath? Living Flame... Dream Flight? He was flying into you? He flew into me? Oh my god. I'm sorry, guy. That's so sad. Gonna grab a scare and drink real quick? Alright. Yeah, I don't know if this... Is this... I don't know if I'm playing Affliction Warlock right, man. I feel like my damage so far has been a little bit behind here, hasn't it? Because it was like, first pack, we're doing kind of okay-ish. First pack was alright. No, my damage is actually kind of bad. Wait, healing done. Was my damage okay? It was okay at times. I don't know, man. I'm probably playing it wrong. That's okay. Okay. We'll just go again. Should I play some Evoker instead? Because we got a limited, we got about an hour left, boys, before the dungeons are disabled again. Should we play a different class? I really want to try Affliction, but I feel like as I'm just like attacking stuff, I feel like I'm playing it wrong. I don't really know why. That or my stats are all kinds of scuffed. Maybe it's because I just need to go and like take my rings, take my trinkets, and get like real rings, real trinkets, real stats, like case mastery. You know what I mean? I don't know. You show me talents? Yeah, I just got a copy of talents from Billy, which is a guildie, to try to see if I could replicate the Mythic Plus build that he was running. Our Blood DK is doing a Mythic Plus, pretty good. Generally pretty good. Generally they're really tanky. I don't know if like one build or another makes them better, but generally on average tanky. Yeah. Maybe I should pick up all the like stamina buffs. Max health stuff. That seems like it would be really good. Like all survivability bonuses. Like I don't really need Gorfin's Resolve. Not necessarily. What about Elemental Potion of Power of Grand Apothecary? Wait, I just want to buy these? Oh, wait, we have a... Is this guy... Does he just sell potions or everything? Oh, he also sells food. And incense. Okay. I didn't realize. I'm gonna guess my best stat is maybe haste, right? Mastery. Crit Versa. Wait, you could get 2 stats? Double statted? Interesting. That's the haste one. Okay, I didn't realize this guy is the one that sells you all the concealables, boys. I had no idea. Chat, what do you guys think? Another attempt at the Warlock? Or should we do Evoker instead? Because I did want to play Evoker for a while. It's been a bit. Definitely we're gonna give Rogue a try. What's your favorite melee at the moment? That's hard to choose, man. There's a lot of good ones. I gotta play some more DK too, because I played that in normal dungeons. That was really fun, but in Mythic Pluses, I imagine it'll be even better. I actually did like Rogue. I actually did like Rogue a lot. Rogue Warrior really good. Feral is really good now. Survival Hunter feels really fun. Doesn't feel like a melee though, but it is a melee, but it doesn't feel like it. AoE tree different from my take on it. That's the AoE. So that's the tree that a guildie of mine who plays Warlock main ran for Mythic Pluses and he did really well with it. So I guess this is an AoE tree, yes. Although I always wanted to play Hunt and go for like a full dot and rod build. But like this just may be a lot more effective in pure AoE with that Dark Glare cleaving. I do want to try like a pure AoE just rotting and dotting at some point though. I think that could be really fun. Like go for Hunt and together with Keeping Death. Dread Touch. Last time or maybe like Dead Bloom. Doom Blossom was kind of okay, but like things were dying way too quickly for it to ramp up. But I feel like in Mythic Pluses where you can have Azza live for a while, getting a full setup like this may actually be worth it. You know, like a full rotting damage over time build. Could be actually kind of good. I wonder if Grimoire Sacrifice would be any good too. Sacrifice a pet, but you gain like just rotting damage. Well, the Soul Rot seems really, really good though too. Cooldown reduction, Dark Glare. Does he gain you cooldown reduction? Okay, so you can have cooldown reduction if you want it, or you just have him to cleave. Which Dark Glare cleave was actually kind of okay for a couple of those pulls at times. I really want to try like a full dot and rod though. Let's try this, chat. Let's try this whole dot and rod build. So damage. Anything that buffs damage over time. I mean, this guy I guess does buff damage over time. And I guess maybe Dark Glare? Ooh, Agnes Corruption. Wait, that could be really good too. Could be even better. Yeah, let's try this build. We'll try Justin a little bit. I want to give Warlock one more try. One more go. Let me go and redo the dungeon key then. I gotta put it back to a 10. And then I'll list this. I want to try this dungeon one more time, chat. I just want to go one more time. And we're gonna set it to 10. Now, I do want to adjust my build a little bit. I do want to go a little more tanky than what I've been doing so far. So let me back up out of here a little bit. Just completely back up. I do want to get some pets faster. I want to go stamina. Mortal Coil. Attack speed and haste. That's fine. Definitely want to go defensives. Cooldown shorter. Relief heals or Hellstone gain leech. Hellstone gain leech seems good. Okay, sounds good, Andrew. Appreciate you going by. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fear Gateway. I think Gateway would be really good. Cooldown radius. I'm basically just trying to make like a proper AoE build here, chat. I guess I just do Eyeball for Inquisitor. Pads gain value. Fell Hunter reduces the cooldown to our magic by 5. I don't necessarily need that. Warning gives you a bit of movement speed or cooldown. Yeah. I guess I get movement speed. We'll try it like this. And I kind of wanted to try like a no pet build, but I guess like with the talents we got going on. I need a buff. Not a buff. I need to make a macro. Okay. Shadow... What is it? Shadow Fury? Here we go. Alright, sorry boys. I had to make sure I got my character all set up and ready to go. Lat, yo. What the? That's a lot of people joining. Alright, Lat. Alright, my guy. I'll get you in. Yo, Billy, do you want to... Wait, we need a healer. I was going to say Billy would have joined in, but we do need a healer. Alright, I got 10. What is your revolt? We got Lat War in here. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. Alright, we need a healer. We're good to go. Oh yeah, just about then leave and say hi, but I want to bed. Yo, thanks so much for coming by, Daniel. Appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you. So we're gonna try chat a slightly modified. I really want to try this whole dot and rot thing, and I guess we'll pick up bro. Yeah, because we already have an invoker, so we'll get a bit of more variety into this group. We got double warlock. I don't know how we're gonna do with the flowers. I feel like if we do flowers one at a time instead of pulling a bunch of them, we should have enough interrupts. Maybe. Did I not invite him? I thought I got him. I guess I didn't. Alright, that we should be good. We're gonna try this one more time. I feel like this was one of the harder dungeons though. It's your vault. Even on like a 10. Like pugging that one has been a lot harder than Ruby. And at some point they did say Ruby last boss is overtuned, but I didn't feel like it was overtuned. There's just a lot of damage. Oh, I gotta reset. Might be. Hold on, I gotta reset it. Hold on, that's my fault. Reset all instances. Good. Never mind. That's my fault. Yo, what's up, Kurt? Hey, fam. Hope you have a good one. Can I send you an immigrant link? Yes, you can. If y'all want to post drop down builds or anything you guys want to send, drop it down on our Discord. You can't really send anything in the chat, but you can drop things in Discord. That ends up working out pretty well. It's your vault. All right, we got it back in there. So Demon Warlock maybe better. Yeah, Demon Warlock is really good. I know that one for certain. But I want to try to see if Affliction has any value. And apparently Affliction can do well. I just haven't really seen it do well for me. So I'm going to try again. I'm going to give it another shot. Because I feel like it's one of those specs that hasn't really been doing super well in Mythic Pluses. Recently it's gotten a little bit better, like in Shadowlands. Like in the last few seasons. Or this season, really. At the end of the season. But I'm seeing if it's improving any in Dragonflight. Because it should be a little bit better. I'm gonna kind of hope that if I can maybe get a proper setup, big AoE, we should be good. Yeah, what's up, Kraken? How you doing, man? Hey, can we get a hashtag release the Kraken? Can we get a hashtag Kraken in the chat? Showing appreciation, my man. Thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate you, my dude. Hope you're having a good one. Wait, I did put myself on a Azure Vault for the group, right? Hopefully. Trade district, value strength. Or maybe they're still trying to get the gear together. I gotta figure out what kind of a trinket I want, though. Yeah, how do you make this trinket last? What profession is this? Unique equipped idols. Idol the Earth Warden. Stack up haste for secondary stats. Doesn't really say like what profession that is. Does it? Is that like a subscription? Or jewel crafting? And you like make a... It's an idol. Which profession crafts idols? I have no idea. Yo, what's up, Jake? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. You're playing the spam seed build. Look very fun. So I'm playing a dot and rod build, not spam seed build. But I am gonna play into seeds though. So I want to put up agony's corruptions on things, and every time seed of corruption explodes, agony numbers go up. So I kind of want to get a seed out, get the dots out, and then spam as many seeds as I can in order to let the damage kind of ramp up. I'm gonna give it a try. That build? Okay, so you basically are bypassing this right here and just go for a little bit of UA. You pick it up this, and you just go for a dark layer AoE. Okay, interesting. I want to try this build real quickly just to see if the rod pressure dot damage is good, and then maybe I'll give you a build to try. If like this group falls apart, or if my damage is not cutting a gyro, what I'll do is I'll board out. I'll run back in. Should be in the center area in Sturman and Org with all the other vendors. This guy's trying to figure out. Oh, I can summon. Hold on. What's my ability? Do I have a... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what's my ritual? Oh, we got everybody. Never mind. We're chilling. Alright, we're good now. I was gonna actually just summon him in, because he literally could do that. Out of all the classes, Warlocks can literally just summon him in. It is so good. Do, 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 do. Alrighty, boys. Let's get ourselves another dungeon run. How do you feel about Evoker not having a way to break roots and stuns and only one defensive? So they have a couple of defenses, depends how you build them. Their big defensive is going to be Obsidian Scale, but they also do have access to Renew and Blaze. They don't have ways to break roots. Is that right? I think you are correct about that. But they do have a way to prevent themselves from being rooted with Hover in PvP, with Unburdened Flight makes you immune to movement speed reduction effects. I think that also applies to roots as well, so basically immune to movement impairment in general. I think the tooltip may be a little bit misleading, unless it changed it. So you used to be able to just be immune to roots and be immune to anything that slows you down. That's a lot of boys in here. That's a lot of boys in here. Okay, I guess we're just going. Wait, dots actually didn't work? Wait, I'm missing my main ability too. Missing my hunt ability. Early Moralific Raptures will work though. Alright, ready to check. Ready to check. That's not the reason it only slows. Oh, is it only slows? Because I remember it used to make you into roots. Because I remember trying like to test it where you would have like an integral root while hover was on, and it was like, oh, okay, it's basic. I literally wrote it off originally as like roots break hover. Actually, do they really? And this on C breaks it too. It just stops hover in place. Where's my affix? Ready? Because I remember like so maybe they changed it from the earlier build. That or my memory is just ass, which could be honestly the case. But I was pretty sure that when you were hovering with that talent, you were basically just immune to all slows. I was like, oh, it's Hand of Freedom. And in my mind, I kind of wrote it off. So either it didn't work right, or it worked wrong, or they changed it some way halfway through. But I was pretty convinced it was like, oh, it's just Hand of Freedom. Because for the longest time, I've been kind of thinking of that ability as Hand of Freedom with like Sight Sprint. Alright, tank, don't pull the dragon. Hopefully tank knows how to do this first boss here. I hope. Tank. Tank. Hopefully this guy knows what's up. Yo, pull these guys and I guess we go to the next stream, yeah? I don't pull too many of these flowers, by the way. Wait. Down the middle? I guess you technically don't have to do them, do ya? I guess there's nothing that really says you have to do those flowers. Just gonna ramp up the damage a little bit. See if it does anything. Hopefully it does something. I mean, the dots do work, sorta. Yeah, they kind of work. I think I need to use more seeds though. I definitely do more seeds. Food's gone, unforge. Maybe stun it. Shriek. That's gonna hurt a lot. That's gonna hurt a lot. I don't know if you were ready for it or what. Also, tank needs to make sure he's facing those things away from us. If you can. I don't know if he will be able to. Yeah, we're all dead. Lad? Probably don't want to pull that. Mystic Vapors, can I even be dispelled? Yeah. Can I, not get in combat? Reset? Let's reset it. Get a new pet. Yeah, I guess we'll just go again. We probably should pull one of these set of flowers though, honestly. Because Lashers, I mean, I think they're gonna aggro now, right? Maybe? Potentially? Get some Affliction? Yeah, dude, I'm gonna try to see if I can make this build work. I just want to try, man. We made some friends. Tank? Tank, please. Is he pulling him? Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, we're so dead. Unless we actually get a heal. The trouble will get maybe 1 or 2. I got 1 kick. Try to make the seed build thing work. Maybe. I mean, that was kind of doing damn with the seeds and all that. I was doing kind of okay-ish. So now we had to pull these. Pull them slowly. Pull them slowly. I don't know if this tank knows how to tank chat. He's not really giving off like a Chad aura. But maybe he'll surprise us. Who knows, right? I do feel a lot tankier, by the way. Picking up all those tanky talents, I do feel so much more healthy. It's so nice, honestly. Is that dead? Or is it just coming back? Gotta go to stack on them because there's gonna be a bit of leeway. Yeah. Or is that the AFK? That may be the seed. What's up, Dalia? What's up, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Just getting some keys done, you know. You can probably pull more than like 2 at a time, right? Maybe. I mean, whatever you want to do, my guy. Harvest Souls build? Okay, I'll peep it. Yeah, I kind of lost my dots there, didn't I? I mean, if things live for a while and I get my dots to like ramp up, I think it could be kind of okay-ish, actually. Try to see if we can maybe stun these guys. Because if I stun the flowers while they're trying to cast, I think that helps me deal with them a little bit easier. Oh yeah, this is so much tankier, chat. Oh, this is so much tankier. I don't know, this has like a bit of sustained damage to it, but I don't really know how good it will be overall. I'm just gonna try this, I guess. I don't know, man. I feel like every time I have like an Affliction Warlock build, I try to do stuff with it, and then I realize I don't really understand Affliction super well because none of them really work out as well. What class are we waiting for Dragonflight? Yeah, it's a hard decision, man. It's a hard decision for a lot of people out there right now. I think it's probably good, honestly, that it's a hard decision. Imagine if it was like an easy decision, like, oh, we know exactly what class are looking good. Yeah, this class has ass, but this class is really, really good. Imagine if it was that easy. So I think it's kind of good that it's a difficult decision. I could probably pull a couple more lat. I guess I'll pull for him. And I'm gonna hope that he can at least pick up some aggro for me. Maybe. I mean, I guess I could take him to the face, right? I can just kind of deal with these slimes. The tank hasn't even looked at the slimes at all. He has no idea. He's just focusing 100% on the stream, man. All right, that's the kind of tank we deal with. I'm a little concerned about how this boss is gonna go, boys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. A little concerned. This could be interesting to say the least. Let's see if we don't have much of the spells. The tree. Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting run. Do you know if the beta's out, Riaf? Know how long the beta's been out? I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm on the Shadow Place looking. Yeah, they're looking really good. I'm actually very, very excited about Shadow. Could be in a fantastic spot, honestly. And like a single target, I guess we do kind of okay. There we go. Let's get some real big boy pulls in here. Ah! Did I get a spell? Healer? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I mean, I guess the dot damage is doing stuff, right? I guess. Jim Blossom feels a little bit weak, though. I don't know. Yue feels kind of okay, at the very least. Alright, big luster boys, yeah? Big luster buster? Hell yeah. Tank, also you try to make sure he's cleaving the trees. Try to make sure the boss is cleaving the trees. Okay. We may die, chat. Try to get as many trees as you can. We didn't get a lot of clears. We did not get a lot of clears. Oh god. I guess since I'm over here, can I get these two? Okay, I did. But we're all dead. So, wall. We're not dead. We kind of lived. We kind of did stuff, chat. Infused strike. Yeah, you have to make sure you cleave in through the trees. So the boss is gonna put a frontal on you, and then you kind of just gotta cleave through trees, my guy. Missed all the trees. Can we just kill him fast enough, maybe? Maybe just burn. Because he's probably gonna do AoE, and yeah, he's gonna do the explosive brand. Okay, get as many trees as you can, I guess. As many of them as you can. I'm just gonna start healing myself, honestly. 4 stacks. Maybe a shield. Oh, we lived. Oh, wait, we actually lived. Wait, actually living. Wait, hold on. We're okay. I don't know what the healer did to live, but somehow the healer lived too. Alright, we're actually doing stuff. Wait, actually doing stuff. Yeah, just kill the boss, I guess, at this point. I'm gonna pop potion just to amp my damage a little bit. Oh my god. Another rapture. Yo, actually lived the chat. I love how tanky the spec is, man. Actual tank. Let's go. Alright, first boss down. Hard part is over. Beautiful. Beautiful. We go a little slow, but it's okay. I feel like maybe it's the tanks and maybe the healer's first time. Yes. Yes, tank breaks trees with frontal to help clear. Tank needs to get as many as he can with one cleave. Alright, let's keep going, boys. Lat, lead the way, my guy. Lead the way forward. Look at the dude. I like the warrior tier set, man. I think it looks good. A lot of people said at the very beginning, like, man, I'm not feeling it. You look like a rock boy. And I was like, bro, you look like a rock boy. It's amazing. I love it. Hey, do I get max level PTR? You don't get max level PTR. Unless you have a max level character. But you don't have a max level PTR. Oh, yeah. So avoid these. Avoid them. Avoid these. Don't touch the circle. Yeah, when the circle starts shrinking, that's where we want to make it through. Yep. Just walk by. Yeah, I think this is literally this man's lad's first time in this dungeon ever. Which is a little spooky. Because the man doesn't really know like even the basic heroic mechanics. Makes you a little worried about last boss, but we'll see, I guess, yeah? Let's see how that goes. Definitely a little concerned about the last boss, but we'll see. Can I mortal coil these? You can. You can stun him maybe, don't you? You can stun him. Hey, that's pretty good. I like that. Hell yeah. On beta, sorry, PTR doesn't have max level. Yeah, on beta you can, if you make a character on the server called Valdraken, you can make a level 70 template character. Any character you create there will just become a level 17. On the other realms, you make a level 60 starter character to level, or you can copy your main character to level through. So two servers are leveling servers. One is like a actual like endgame testing server. So we're just gonna walk through these just so the tank doesn't touch them. Alright, get in there, guy. Get in there, bud. You can do it, bud. Wait. Oh, this could be really bad. Stunned? Let's see if we can stun these things real quickly. Gotta keep you. I can just roll as best I can. Wait, this spec can actually ramp up pretty hard. Wait, dude, these dots are ramping. Chat, I'm ramping. I'm ramping. Wait, chat, we're ramping. If I could just gotta get a bunch of ramp rolling in with those dots. Woo, we do work. Actually do work. It just my agony started falling off at the end there. Oh my god. Yeah, once agonies ramp up, it's actually pretty good. Hell yeah. Nice. They make Mysterio range healing viable enough to struggle the mana. Mysterio healing viable enough? I haven't seen the mana side of things, no. I have no idea. I wish I checked that earlier. Oh, please don't pull those guys. Those guys are gonna be a little spooky. Okay, we got a couple of these in here. Someone died. And healer died. Try to get the agonies rolling in still. Please, agony. Yeah. Yeah, we got the maggoties, boys. We have the maggoties, boys. Oh. More quell? You know, we actually could do kind of okay. Affliction Warlock can kind of do okay with this build. We're going a little slow though, so maybe we could pick up speed a little bit. This is Ted, because we're definitely not on track at all. Tank frontal, shards, target, tank. So you want to turn them away from us, if you can, if you won't mind. Only if you won't mind though. Yeah, so they're just gonna keep targeting tank. We can hit him with a stun. Yeah, if you turn him, you literally turn him into laugh. Oh, sorry, laugh. Owie, yeah. That's unfortunate, man. Yeah, you want to turn them away like that, and then you don't really worry about it. You can also CC them too. Like a lot of these mobs are crowd controllable. Like normally you would be like, you know, this big guy, you just DPS it down. Big guys can be CC'd, small guys can be though. So like a gouge or a quick AoE fear, like literally any CC helps a ton. Would you fall off? Okay, no, we're just waiting. Yeah, this is a pretty slow run, but this is gonna be like a learning party, I guess. I'm hoping that we can still maybe get like at least to third boss before they shut down the dungeons though, chat. But we're kind of stuck in this one for a long haul though. Definitely in this one for a while. Try to go for a couple of these seeds. Couple of them in a row. Unfortunate, man. That just messed me up. Yeah, that messed me up. That was unfun. My damage just ramping, try to get my dots going. No, just dead. How did Joseph die? Poor Joseph. It feels like every time I target Joseph, it looks like he's far away. I wonder why. Are they adding in plus testing? Ending so for the weekend, yeah, they're gonna be, they have weekend. This weekend is the Mythic plus testing weekend. After this, they will I guess shut it down for a while. Wait, I went the wrong way. Did I? Yeah, I did. You go further down. Yeah, that's my bad. Oh no. Oh, my be. Oh, the warrior and the healer. I think the warrior and healer may be friends. Looks like they kind of just chilling together. No, they're not. Hold on. One is a troll, the other's a warrior. Like, one is a dwarf, one is a troll. They have the opposite faction then. I have a mind. They just have this. They just have one mind. Alright, tank. What the hell is that? You got wings in your tree. Huh? Hold on, what is that? Oh, you're pulling. You're pulling more. Alright, boys, we're pulling. Try to go for as many UAs as we can. Agonies, making sure we get some rolling in. But I don't want them to fall off, and I guess we'll go for a couple more seeds, yeah? I mean, the damage ramps up quite a while. If I go fast enough, I think I need an incredible amount of haste for this. But if the damage can ramp up fast enough, I think we'll be in a good spot, honestly. This isn't bad. Yeah, this Affliction build kind of works out. Like, if you're just looking for, like, most amount of dot damage, it does work okay. I think. Just gotta try to get him, let him do the opener. Let him do the opener, so I can just kind of supplement. I was probably need to use Soul Burn a little bit earlier, just so I can have a bunch of soul shards off the bat. Because that'll help me out a lot. Just being able to get a bunch of seeds in the opener. It's huge. Slept. Last? Last? What is that? Eternity Surge. That was so good. Only heard bad things about Guardian Druids. Dude, they're really tanky. Like, they actually feel kind of okay to play right now. I know they haven't changed much, but they are pretty tanky. I think that's the biggest problem though, is they just didn't get too many new tools, but like the Arcane build, it's really good. It is really, really good. I just think the tier set need an improvement, and they aren't fixing it by next week. They do get a different tier set bonus, where Maul is empowered by Gore should be a lot more effective. Where's Tank? I can literally barely see him. I'll try pulling for the tank just so we can maybe speed this up a little bit. What's above the god? Magic damage reduced. Get it out of there. Get magic damage reduction. We're literally all casters in here. What BM is this? Actually, BM. What do you think about climbing the tools ladder playing Guardian Druid Arenas? This is good. I know Warthros was doing some climbing. I don't really promote tanks in PvP that often, my guy. I feel like they're just not really all that well tuned usually, or not well fairly tuned in my opinion. That can work, but I don't like how poorly tuned they can be at times. You know? I think it could work. I feel like it could be actually surprisingly viable. More viable than most people expect it to be, at least. Oh, big drains, man. Look at that dam. Dude, that drain damage is actually so good. I like this dot build, man. It's really chill, but like once you get it going, once you get it rampant, it's kind of okay. It does take a little bit of resource commitment though in the opener. Like your opener is like, there's a lot going on there. You have to get quite a few abilities in before you can really ramp it. It takes some ramping. But once you get yourself in that ramp state, it's actually kind of okay. It's playable. It just takes a second. Like you gotta get UA and a hunt and everything. So like haste is gonna be mandatory. Giga numbers for haste are gonna be mandatory. Oh, pulling that big guy probably wasn't a good idea because everything's gonna get giga buffed now. Everything is gonna be very, very, very powerful now. I don't even know if I can stun it. No, it's stunnable, so it is stunnable. We just got thunder at the same time, and now we're rooted. We can't go anywhere. At least we can kind of hold still and do our damage. Maybe big hunt, maybe big drain, potentially. We did ramp up a decent amount of damage though. Okay, that worked out okay-ish. That was kind of okay. Alright, boss time. I think my boss damage should be really good though. It still is going to be quite a bit of ramp. Alright, Tank, whenever you're ready, my guy. Get in there. I think I do want to drain this thing though, just to get more soul shards. Yeah. Oh, the boss goes like, me, take care of them. Can you guys see that? You can. Wait, this could be really good here. In fact, we could just put all these dots on these things. Like, multi-dotting should be great here. Except the fact that I have it fall off. Last, you good? Dodgers? Nice. I guess I'll try stunning it. Yeah, I feel like I've had a lot more haste. If I could get all my casts out quicker, I think this spec could actually be kind of okay in Mythic Pluses. it feels really fun to play. Like the fact that I'm playing like a full dot focused Affy build, like my dots end up doing, it feels like they do quite a bit now. I wonder if I could go even more like heavy on dots though. I think Soul Swap is really, really good. I imagine that would be really good for my build. Maybe like Grimoire? I don't really know. Although Lad does quite a bit too, man. That Disintegrate doing work. Oh, Lad, by the way, Disintegrate proc, Eternity Surges proc, but Disintegrate also give you your 2-piece seal set, by the way. So that crit is basically a permanent uptime, basically. So I can get a bunch of dots in there and use the big guy to kind of like funnel my damage off of. Another 4-piece? Yeah, 4-piece would be nuts if it was, man. 4-piece would be busted. I guess I got a guy hitting me now. I am a warlock, so you know, it's just like no damage. Oh, that's hilarious. Dark Warlock takes absolutely 0 damage. I also need to keep a hunt rolling on things. I keep forgetting about hunt just because it falls off so quickly. Whatever a hunt just ends up getting rotted down so much faster. Could it be possible to share Lay last challenge? Last? Yeah. So take a screenshot here, yeah? So you can see the kind of build he's going for. He got a cooldown reduction here. He got cooldown reduction. No, he got Essence Burst instead. I think cooldown reduction would be a little bit better. I guess the take is just going all the way down. Alright, hold on. Take me a second to get a proper go here. We don't get stunned. I got seeds. Let's go. Seeds are huge. Get the agonies rolling. Nice. I still got aggro though. Still got a lot of aggro. I mean, it kind of works out. I feel like I need to find a way to like maintain agonies on things easier. Like I wish Viletane what is it? The Viletane's I wish Viletane's, what am I trying to say? CD was a little bit shorter. Just so I can like maintain my agonies a lot more often, right? Kind of like I used to like Shadow Crash and you would basically maintain permanent VT on things as Affy. You can't really do that as Affliction or Shadow Priest. You can't really do that as Affliction, or not nearly as effectively. So you gotta, I guess it gotta be moments where you just gotta go and re-agony things back up. And maybe it'd be better. I feel like I just lose a lot of damage when I don't do that. Because all those odds just like stop ticking. That's why I'm like, if I had more haste, I feel like it'd be so much easier to get it going. Keep that kind of pressure all the time. Oh my god. Booping me around. Trying to get my seeds out, bud. Please stop. Like now that I got my agonies rolling in, you can see the damage is kind of okay. Like as long as I maintain my dots. Like my dots of agony actually do okay. They supplement quite a good portion of the damage output overall. Did it just die mid-air? I was gonna say. Just saw a video where Demon Warlock did 600k DPS, probably the best spec out of 3 currently. Demonology is nutty. Demonology is really, really good, yeah. Yeah, 300k DPS. I mean, maybe it was cheating something. Very, very possible, because that seems like a lot of damage. But yeah, they're really good. If you haven't played Demon before, definitely should give it a try. Taking a sec with that. No, you can. You can, to some degree. You shouldn't normally stack, but you can. I was wondering this whole time, like, why is this dungeon going a little slow? Like, we have a slow pace, but also my man Joseph was over there doing 12k onto mobs. I want to kind of build Joseph's god. Maelstrom Fire? So that's his tier set. It's not that good, though. Poor Joseph. Alrighty, when we all ready. Just burn the opener, yeah? Oh, we're all gonna stack up all that frost in that one area, aren't we? 100%, man. 100%. You're gonna need that spot, by the way. But, you know. You guys out of circle, you're gonna die. Joseph, you're dead. Oh no, the healer's dead. Hold on, I can get you up real quick. Yeah, hopefully we're right. We got a wall just in case. I'm so dead, aren't I? Yeah. Never mind, we're Warlock, we don't die. You better bet a lot better positionally, man. Be a little bit more conscious about my positions. Let's probably just keep reaching from here. Wait, can Lath reach him from here? Because I can still keep hitting the guy. Oh, he does have a damage debuff though. He does reduce damage by a lot. Who's it charging at? Lath? Oh, you guys are just doing to one another. That's so funny. Big drain maybe? Yeah, I kind of have my opener scuffed there a little bit. Once my dots fell off, it kind of went downhill. So this boss is going to be very interesting. I imagine like for a dot rod build, it should be really good. I do think I need to find a way to enhance my playstyle a little bit more. That UA did quite a bit of damn. That boss actually does okay in single target, but definitely feels lacking in AoE. I feel like this whole talent row here maybe not worth. I think I've tried Soul Rod and stuff like that before. I don't know, man. It's very hard to play in arena. I'd say yes or no. Like it's gonna be hard because playing in arena is gonna be a lot different than playing in dungeons. No matter what, right? But in comparatively, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh yeah, we don't want to decurse. I think the healer maybe is just decurse spamming us though. So we do want to get slowed. Because the boss already has like a couple of stacks already. Trying to get these things rotted, man. As soon as I can. Trying to keep the hunt rolling into. Yeah, we didn't have any focus at all. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna die. We're so dead. Yeah, we're so dead. Oh no. Okay. I think we gotta explain to these guys what they're supposed to do there. Okay, so don't dispel. You want to keep slow buff at all times. Armor's red. Yeah, if you pour it out, you come back in, you should be good to go, Lath. Also kill shards. Shards, boss. Boss, that's about it, right? Kill shards over boss. Don't dispel. You want to stay slowed. Stay slowed at all times if you can. If your slow buff falls off, then boss gains more damage. So you kind of crawl around this instance. Shape shifting breaks your slow, so be careful. Yeah, shapeshifting is gonna mess you up because you're constantly dispelling yourself. So you kind of want to stay in cat form at all times or something. Not really sure how you want to do it, but you may, I guess, want to stay in cat form for like permanently. It's like the opposite of movement, or you don't move in the first place at all. Kind of plant yourself where you would need to be, so you never get the debuff in the first place from the boss. I guess it's one other way of doing it, right? I'm gonna hope that you maybe put some of these crystals together, because then I can just hit them all with the agony at once. Destruction. It's a big AoE. He's doing okay. We're fine. I really want to try wait until the shards are out, and then maybe just like blast him a bunch with yeah, there we go. I'm gonna run around, dot him up. Dot up all the shards. Make sure the boss still has the UA on a hunt on him. Get all these shards as early as I can, and then maybe go for like Malefic Rapture spam on them, right? Maybe that'll do something on a bunch of them. That's about all I can do, I think, unless I just start rotting one down completely. Yeah, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Shard's gonna die quicker. Wait, we didn't have Lath in here? Okay. Probably should wait for our Evoker. Probably should wait until we are all here, tank. This guy, dude. This guy, man. Can you summon me? Okay, I can. Would you like to know when you start nerf Moonwalker Monkey still one-shots? Does it really? In PvP? Teleporter guys go, no! Okay. Good thing we were still in. Man, last dungeon, dude. We're literally in that instance. Alright, my guy, Joseph. We'll do yours then. Greetings, MYTHIC Keystone testing concluded for now. The systems will be responding shortly. Thank you so much for helping us test the feedback and experience on the forums. Yeah, so the NPC to take you out of those dungeons is gone. So we can at least summon Lath. Hopefully we can get him back in. Otherwise, there's no way we can 4-man it. This tank has been struggling with this dungeon. I'm glad that he's diving in for the first time, but you can tell it's his first time. Hopefully we can get Lath in, just to finish it. This has been really fun, man. I've been enjoying Mythic Plus testing. I think my highlight were Pally healing, Mistweaver, and I'd say just watching Feral Jews dominate, man. I think that'd be my highlight. But there's quite a lot of classes that can go in for manning it. 4-manning. That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. Good luck. Alright. I guess we'll give it one shot, man. Focus shards ASAP. Tank can drag boss to them and cleave. It only requirements turn to this instance. Unfortunate. Evokers look strong. It'll hopefully be full isle from it. It'll be full the isle from it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Go. Wait. Let me go and pet. Now we can go. Now we can go. Now we're ready. Okay. I'm just not gonna move. I'm really gonna hope the boss pulls these shards like together. If you can pull these shards like next to one another, I'll be perfectly happy. Okay, now we gotta move. So now we gotta maintain that slow buff at all times. We don't have to constantly just nuke ourselves into the ground with slows. But we do have to move once in a while to ramp it up a little. I think he's walking away from me. He doesn't realize though how this slow thing works. Ultimate destruction. I'm gonna have to port. We're gonna report there, keep an eye slow while also saying near the boss. And please spawn these shards kind of close, boss. Please spawn them kind of close-ish. Please. Okay, there's two that are kind of next to each other, actually. Okay, we can cleave those. I'm gonna put you away on that one, actually. Full dots on that one. And hopefully it'll die. Maybe we can live with two. We can maybe live with two of these shards. No. Alright, quite a bit of a bleed. Not much we can do about it. Healer. Good luck. At least you're healing warlocks. So you could have been healing a squishier class than us. Could have been much squishier than this. Should be okay. We could. There's a little bit of a leeway. There we go. Alright, I mean, we're doing it. I think we actually could do it as long as this man doesn't run out of mana. I got him some tree form. I didn't move. So the boss gained a buff. The boss does now how much more damage? 15% more? 45% more. That's gonna hurt. Alright. Okay, there's two that are kind of stacked together. I kind of roll for those. Yeah. Good tank. Good. Good. I want to get this one if I can. There's one super far out that maybe the other guy can get. Trying to kill it. Oh, we're so dead, bro. Oh yeah, 3 of them went off or something like that. I could wall this. Oh, we're so dead. Pop like a balloon. Yep. GG, boys. It's over. Thank you all so much for joining. Appreciate ya. Dude, that dungeon, I don't know what happened. That last one was a struggle, man. Yeah, this dungeon definitely were a little bit tough. Even at like a 10, people are struggling with. Like, you have to have a little bit of like previous experience. Like the first boss, easy if the tank knows how to do it. If the tank has no idea, you literally wipe because you're not living past that first explosion. It's literally down to the tank. I wonder if that's gonna be like, I guess it's kind of good that there's at least some sort of like a difficulty curve to these dungeons. But I wonder if they're gonna like soften them for like a lot of players that just don't do mythic pluses to make it easier, or are they gonna keep that like, okay, let's keep these punching mechanics, like do it right or you're dead. I wonder if they'll like soften that or if they'll keep that. We'll see them. Is beta down? Beta is not down, it's just difficult to get in. It's like impossible to get in because it's lagging like ass. But maybe it's just, as you can see, a lot of people are on the beta. A lot of people are invited, so a lot of people are in. Lath, could you help me? I want to make some rings. I guess I need to be jewel crafter, right? I want to do really quick professions. I want to do, look at this guy. That's the hardest working associate professor instructor. I want to do jewel craft and I want to give myself some actual like stats. Haste mastery is I think what I want to do. Yeah, I need some help. Like, what do I need to make myself trinkets and like a good neck and rings and all that stuff? Grab the brain. There's a brain on him? Hold on, this guy's still following me. The brain from the vendor. Up to 100. Brain, oh. Wait, I just pressed the brain a couple of times and that's it? I just earned my profession skill? Really? Okay. So I guess I'll go jewel craft and I'll learn all of it. Okay, so what do I need to craft then? Because I can make gems. I should be able to make rings too, right? Wait, I need to buy like this. It's all of them. Come over to this store in here. Okay, so the one with the mining one. Got it. Sorry, boys, I'm about to sneeze. Ugh. Okay, that felt good. Oh, clear the nostrils. Oh, clear my head with that one. Jesus Christ. Look, I got punched in the face. Man, I'm worried. God of War 2 trailer looks insane. The new one, this Ragnarok one, yeah. Buy rank 3 stuff for like Trimward or Draconic or etc. Okay, so like 100% of these, 100% of these. Do I need all these? Do I need alloy? Profession, gel crafting. Oh yeah, clicker simulator. Which one of these gives me like rings? Enterprising is like glassware. Prospecting. This one gives you like idols, rings. That's the one I need. That's what I need. That's the one that gives you trinkets and stuff. That's the one I'm looking for. The need for alloys. Okay. Bless you. Thank you, boys. You put the vendors back in? Yeah, they did. They did put the vendors back in. Yes, they did. Do I need stone? I'm just gonna get it. I don't know. For all we know, there's like gonna be some kind of like a some form of a buff you get from it. Turn to auto clicker and get them. Apparently, like auto clickers and stuff that automates the game is not allowed in WoW. Like technically, stuff like that could be. You could justify like, oh, you can make like a macro with like raise your mouse to get like an auto clicker effect. So the Blizzard does have like some gray area, but they've been a little bit more hectic on like, hey, we don't want you to use like any third-party stuff to automate anything. Mostly to cut down on bots. There've been some moments where people, I doubt they'll be banning anybody in beta, but I just want to start doing it myself, you know, just in case. So I need rings and stuff, yeah. I could do gems, I could do jewelry, I could do these, I could give it a buff. I need do I need the highest item level? I probably should just get the highest item level, honestly. Secondary stats. Okay, I can kind of remember that. So let's do artisan's metal, I think is what I need. Like 1,000 of that. A bunch of primal chaos. Usually I need a bunch of primal chaos, but only primal chaos is whatever goes into my head. That's what I call primal chaos. Alright. So I need to make a bunch of Essence of tier, I think it is, or Whisper tier. Well, Essence of tier. Make 20 of those. Yep. Better back up. Can you tell me where the rest of Druids stand? I like to still keep as rest of Druid this expansion. Also need to get suggestion for an alt. I think they're pretty good. We've had healers as rest of Druids, and I don't think they've ever struggled in Mythic Pluses. Like doing dungeons this week, I don't think rest of Druids struggled ever. Resto also gets a lot of hybrid capability to go into cat form and literally just start doing damage, which is awesome. I think Resto is good. Yeah, I think Resto is fantastic. I think you'll like him a lot. Depends how classes are tuned though, right? Like if all classes are tuned equally, I think Rest is a fantastic option for somebody who just hate always healing. You love the healer role, but you want to do so much more to help your team. Being able to go into cat form and get a skull bash as an interrupt in a dungeon or PvP is an awesome experience. And I definitely recommend if you're someone who's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna want to do more. I want to help my team. I can't, like, I love my team, but I also don't trust them. You know what I mean? If you're that kind of mindset where you love your team members, but also you find it difficult to trust them sometimes when you know they're going to be a bunch of goobers and you want to have more of that control, you can be the man with the plan, the dude with all the control in the world, and you can just add more towards what your team is missing. I need your Sarah's mode. I need a limited diamond. Limit diamond. I'll make a Sarah's mode. Oh, your Sarah's mode. Okay. And a limit diamond. And I need some settings. How do I make settings? Settings. Nope, not the one. Do I need to buy it? It's probably a recipe, honestly, isn't it? That's probably a recipe, ain't it? Jewel not what I needed. Recipes. Zen Mystic, there's a bunch of gems, Design Radiant, Crafty. They should probably be fantastic gems for all I know, man, but Skillful Diamond. Is there a setting anywhere? Design Pounce when crafting, skill, inspiration from inspiration. Wait, what? Crafting stuff? Whelpling? I can summon and dismiss a companion. Amber Whelpling, Onyx Whelpling. You can make pets. Copy the appearance of a target raid member. Yeah, I'm learning that, dude. I'm sorry. I was gonna get here and I was gonna go and pick up a bunch of stuff to like make my character stronger, but now I'm like, there's toys and pets in here. Yeah, I'm getting it. Hey, last, where do I get a setting? Oh, statues. How do I make better statues, last? I have some really bad ones. Do I gotta buy them? Do it to come over to the chart again? Is it a recipe? Statues. I have a finger. Okay, you can get misshapen feng shui here. Oh, okay, hold on. Misshapen. Is it the other Tauren? Misshapen. Oh, this thing. Try learning other specs in the tree, so that might be why. Wait, I gotta learn more specs in the tree in order to unlock the trinkets? Okay, well, how do I get trinkets then? Enterprising, extravagance, facetting, which is gem stuff, tool mastery. Because I have the setting here and I should be able to make, like, improve the crafting of magnificent jewelry, trinkets, and intricate statues. They are willing to do this. Maybe this one? Oh, damage is gonna be Illidan and a diamond and Magdalene and Mayfair. Honestly. But spec is gonna be the best for rogue and RBGs. That's a hard one. I think it may come down to which was the strongest on damage, because all of them were really good. I think subtlety and assassination is generally good because they're like the stealthy, big assassin, big damage one-shot specs. But honestly, like Outlaw with a big cleave that it got right now, like it got a lot more survivability. I imagine that'll be pretty good. The PvP? Oh, let me some PvP. Of course PvP. Well, PvP and I guess these gems real quickly, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so how do I get statues? I think I need to do this, because you keep... I'll just put you in a separate party chat, just because I keep finding it hard to see what you're saying. Come over here, Torrent again. You can get Misshapen Filigree, need that too. Try learning other specs of the tree. You're missing out on a lot of recipes. Wish I could help make it for you, but I'll give people off this thing. Okay. So, other recipes here. Missing out on a lot of recipes. So, which one of these is a statue recipe? Did you find the statue recipe in here? I guess is a better question. Because it looks like diamond and gems. Oh. Wasn't ability so a chance to get your crit. That's the one. Idol of the Lifebinder. Idol of Spellweaver. Yep, I found them. Idol Lifebinder. Yep, found it. Idol of the Dreamer. Idol of the Earth Warder. And Pendant. Cool. Got him. So now I gotta make some rings and I gotta make some idols and it should be good to go then. I guess I can only make one, right? To buy the ultimate Gnomish Army Knife, by the way. I did not buy the ultimate Gnomish Army Knife. Do I need the ultimate Gnomish Army Knife? But I don't have the ultimate Gnomish Army Knife. Where do I get the ultimate Gnomish Army Knife? Do you sell the ultimate? Because you're a professional tool. Wait. Oh, you just have it and you can craft stuff. Okay, I see how it works. Okay. Statues and carvings. No? Oh, there we go. Trinkets. That's the one. So this is the idol of the Outbinder. Guns to haste. Guns to mastery. Guns to crit. Okay, I see how it works. So I just need some airy souls. I need some airy souls. Where is some airy souls? Beautiful. So you're telling me I can just... Oh, wait. Let me do one of these. Oh, boys. Got it. Easy. Give me that trinket. There we go. Beautiful. We got some haste in here. Alright, now I just gotta cut the other stuff then. How do I make some rings? Signet of Titanic Insight. And Torque of Past Time. I need shimmering clasps. How do I make clasps? Clasp? Shimmering clasps. And misshapen sapphire. I just need a bunch of misshapen sapphire. Okay, mystic sapphire. Do you sell misshapen sapphire? Chromatic stuff, arousing flame, arousing livestream Dal. Wow, I like it so much. I'm gonna give you a like. I'm not seeing many misshapen sapphire. Do I need to make it myself? Sapphire. Mystic. Acquire Jewel Crafters, Perspective, and Dragon Isles. Mystic Sapphire. Did I miss it? Am I dumb? It is Mystic. For some reason I read it as misshapen. All right. I am dumb, chat. Ignore me, please. All right. I don't know how many I need. Like 10? I'll make 10. All right. All the new Infernos. Hi, Dale Game. What's up, man? Hope you're having a good one. All new items. Yeah. DC trinkets. First time in forever. Yeah. So crafting is going to be a lot more bigger in this expansion. It's going to be a pretty big aspect. Next test. Wait. This weekend's round Mythic Plus is concluded. Thank you. As mentioned previously, there's still much of development on Mythic Plus that we'll have to do before our next test. We'll let you know as soon as it's ready. And the next round should be another 1 to 2 dungeons, seasonal affix changes, and hopefully even more reliable dungeon teleport NPC. Awesome, awesome. Cool. Thank you, Blizzard. Appreciate you. Love you, Dad. All right, so we want a secondary stat, Haste Mastery. We can infuse it with power. And hopefully we'll get a fatty Titanic Insight. And we got it. So that's a unique equip. I can't have more of those. That means I gotta make a ring from something else. So maybe like a Band of New Beginnings. And I want to give it a fatty item level. Give it a big go. I just need some Eternity Amber and Rousing Fire. And that could be a decent-ish ring. I guess, yeah. Here we go. I gotta make myself some gems now. Can I just buy some? No, I gotta make them. All right. So what I need for that one, chat? I also need a neck. I also need a neck item. And I need Malgalite. Get it? Because Malagos? Malgalite? So clever. Okay, I really should just take a look at it again, right? Let's look again. What do I need again? I needed a Rousing Fire and Eternity Amber. 1 Amber. 1 Amber. And Rousing Fire. Takes a second for them to like look at me and be like, oh, you want to talk? You're talking to me? Oh, hi. 5. Beautiful. All right, so we get ourselves a neck. We can literally customize the stats. We can literally give it like bonus procs of abilities and stuff. I don't really care to do that today. I just kind of want to make myself a neck that gives me stats that I want. And then we'll make a ring that will actually amplify to be a fatter item. And we'll try to see if we can maybe make it a little bit more rare. And we got a ring. We got a bunch of stats on them. Wait, wrong one. Cool. It's my lock. Haste Mastery. Not the best stats, I think, but it'll be okay. It's better than nothing. Let's start. How do I make gems, though? Do I know how to carve gems? Fire gems, stamina crit, stamina versatility. That's some weird gems. But it's like by recipe, I guess, yeah. I need a, not a stamina gem. I need like a nice haste mastery gem if I can. Haste versa haste. No, I'll grab a haste. I'll do just haste because I think haste is a good stat. The more haste I can get, the merrier. Quick Esmeralda. I need Awakened Order and Awakened Air. Okay. Awakened Air, Awakened Order. A couple of these. I don't know how many I needed, like 10-ish. A bunch of these. I think. There we go. Haste. Quick. I need like 3, right? Did you link me another one? Hourglass. Ring-bound Hourglass. Oh yeah, you can actually make it so it makes it a little bit stronger, right? No, Brand New Beginnings is from the Torah and he sells a Ring of Hourglass. Visit. Oh, it's like a Hearthstone ring. That's cool. I didn't realize. Neat. Yeah, maybe I'll mess around with it. Alright, we got a little bit of haste. I don't really know if it makes that much of an impact, chat. Stats just feel like they make very little impact right now. Maybe it's like the scaling's a little different, but at least I plugged it in. I kind of want to, maybe I'm DR'd. Maybe like way DR'd. Maybe the DRs from like Shadowlands are kind of carrying over into this expansion. So like 3,000 points was the stats, and just not really giving me the hits I'm like, should be seeing. There's a guy recommend for a healer that wants to play DPS. Healer that wants to play DPS. Like the best healer that's transitional as a DPS, I'd say like Mistweaver plays very similar to a Fistweaver, surprisingly. I'd say that Resto Druid is good because the hybrid capability, you still maintain a lot of that CAD build or Boomy build while you're playing Resto, but Resto has good throughput. And I would say maybe like Paladin if you really like that melee thing. The Paladin I think is really difficult because like melee healing can be really awkward at times. I think Monk is a little bit better because it has mobility and you have quite a bit of range abilities. So if you do need to back out just to heal somebody and then you could go back in, it's a lot easier as a Monk in my opinion. That being said, Holy Priest too. I think Holy Priest is just a really solid healer. It just does things really well, really simple, really easy, very straightforward. And a lot of the healers in some way are kind of offshoots of Holy, because Holy does everything, right? A little bit of HOTS, a little bit of AoE healing, a little bit of burst healing, instant cast, long heals, everything you got. So every other healer is like, I'm going to be mostly healing over time. I'm going to be mostly like a mix and match of both. I'm going to mostly burst healing, you know what I mean? They kind of like offshoot. Holy's like a good middle ground of all different playstyles, and that's why I think as a new DPS, starting with Holy is a fantastic choice because it just focuses on healing. It got damage, but it'll focus a lot on healing. Holy Priest main, it's pretty good, isn't it? What's the build in Discord? Let me see, Devastation PV Talon build. Oh, your build. Okay, let me pin it real quickly. Yeah, because that's, you seem to be doing pretty good with that one. Alright, chat. I want to see if I can maybe do some AoE. We got ourselves a little bit better in terms of stats, a lot of gear. We got ourselves a lot more haste. I guess I could replace one of my tier pieces with more haste, couldn't I? Which one would I replace then? I guess this. Just to give more haste. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll be okay. Now, I want to see if maybe I can just not go Death Blossom and do something different. I want to see if Grim Sacrifice is any good. And maybe go Harvester Souls. I kind of want to really make this Rot and Dotting build work. Well, it's made Fazike, but he feels so weak compared to all the melee in the cell. Yeah, in a cell it's a little different. On beta it's a lot different though. I think they feel a lot better on the beta. Alright, chat, let's try this. So we're trying to go for even more dot damage. As much dot damage as humanly possible. Thank you, appreciate it. Are you suggesting I give myself files now? I mean, I guess that kind of works. It's like, as long as I maintain my dots, everything should be okay. But I feel like I have to be very careful with refreshing my agonies, because if I don't refresh them, I kind of lose a lot of that value. I mean, it's kind of doing stuff, sort of. Harvester of Souls doesn't really do a lot of damage, though. So Harvester of Souls is definitely not worth. Let's try Billy's build again. I'm gonna try Billy's build with AoE. His build seemed to work just fine. What did I grab that Billy didn't grab? This. What else did I grab that Billy didn't grab? This. And what do you take? This? I think it was Billy's build. We're gonna try Billy's build here. Because Billy's build was actually working kind of okay for him. I just don't really know how I want to use it myself. So we'll try like this. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna reset it. Try to go one for the most amount of damage in the opener. We're gonna let Dark Glare do work. Let's let him do a little bit of work. I mean, Dark Glare is doing work, actually. So what, it's kind of like every 2 minutes you just kind of want to have Dark Glare just do all the damage? I mean, I guess that kind of works, right? I mean, Seed, and he's doing a lot of damage, though. He is doing a lot of damage. That boy is putting in numbers. That's the hardest working Dark Glare I've ever seen. How good is the Seeds? Yeah. Yeah, them Seeds. I guess you have to play like some kind of like a hybrid Dark Glare build thing. And I guess I just need to be a little bit more careful with my agonies when to refresh them. Yeah, I think Billy's build was the better build. I just was really struggling to like figure out how to play it properly. I I mean, 60k constant DPS, dude. That is a lot better. Oh my god. Look at that. Green Darkness is really good. Yeah, you know what? I think that is a good build. I think Billy did have it right. I should have just trusted in the Billy. Trust in the Billy that trusts in me. Comment on 2012. Is there a way to keep the dots refreshed for the Wild Taint? Yeah, so Wild Taint basically reapplies another set of agony on enemies. Yeah, so you can refresh your agonies with Wild Taint. You just reapply Wild Taint. Like if my agony is about to fall off, I'm just gonna refresh them. And for the next time I need to refresh my agonies, I will press Wild Taint. And I guess with this we can also play Soul Rot too, right? So what caused Soul Rot to get a reset, by the way? Honestly, I don't even know. Like we're gonna use Dark Glade just to enhance our dots here, but as you can see, like agony is about to fall off. Look at a little sketch right now. Just gonna go for Wild Taint and just refreshes all of them. It's pretty nice. So we're just gonna keep doing big damage. Yeah, I think having Dark Glare on the AoE pull that like helps prolong all your dots, it really does help you ramp up. But where I feel like I struggle is knowing when to reapply agonies. And I think maybe I need to be a little bit more careful with that. I need to go a little bit quicker with my reapplication of agonies. Because if I can do that, like we'll be golden. I'm just really, really bad at it. I really want to make a Hunt build work. Like, can I modify this and make Hunt the priority playstyle? Because I imagine like Hunt and old dots doing 20% more damage. Just seems like it would be really, really good. You know? Like just dots or rotting things down would be kind of nutty. Also, he doesn't play Agonizing Corruption, which is interesting. But I guess it makes sense. I'm not a big fan of Shadow's Embrace. But you can't really bypass it. It's Shadow Embrace over Harvester, and this ends up being okay in single target. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I'm just not sure. It's a fun spec for certain. I was just really hoping that maybe the whole dot and rot thing would be a lot more effective. It's good. Definitely is good. And it does feel a little bit better once you get a little bit of haste more. It's just only a little bit more haste, but it does feel a lot better. It feels like it makes a difference. My cast is just a little bit less sluggish, so I can just get stuff out. Isn't Harvester really good for both SC and AoE though? Harvester. No. I mean, in single target it wasn't doing much. It was doing a little bit more damage. Each corruption has a 40% chance to deal 1,000 shadow damage and heal you. I mean, it's okay. It just doesn't count on a separate dot though. Like if it counted as a separate dot, I think it would be really good with a mastery. But I guess this is more specific, doesn't it? Wild Taint, Unstable Affliction, Cedar Corruption, all this abilities do more damage. I don't know. Maybe. I really, really wanted to make Hunt work, but I just don't know if it can be effective in AoE. They go for all damage over time abilities, right? Because there's not a lot more I can add. I can't really add more dots anywhere, can I? Because like Soul Flame is good, but it's not really benefiting right now. It's only when targets start dying, it'll do burst of damage, which will be good in Mythic Pluses. Or dungeons in general. But like right now on targets that are just kind of living. Is there something more I can do? Because I need what, 2 points somewhere else. Pandemic? Soul Swap? Maybe try like that. I mean, try like this dot build, like focusing on as many dots as humanly possible. I don't really know why I have soul swap. I guess I just added it just because I needed a point somewhere. Let me try this, chat. I'll do the pet sacrifice thing. With the Han build, it would go up too. You think so? Isn't how it's really strong? With Han build, it will go up too. Kind of, but I don't really know. Because this it increases the damage over time effects, but this isn't applied as a dot, really. It doesn't speed up the dot uptime either. So it ends up being kind of weird to say just how good it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be that good though. Okay, got us as a proper opener there. I mean, that's kind of working out, chat, yeah? That's kind of doing stuff. Maybe. It definitely takes a bit of a setup, though. Should my agony don't fall off. I mean, dots are doing a lot more damage than normal. So dots, I mean, kind of didn't work. Did that kind of work? I mean, that agony damage is a lot higher than normal. I kind of like that. It is a lot of procs to work with, though. And then AoE. I mean, that kind of works, chat. It takes like his build and then kind of leans into those dot heaviness. But it really is all about maintaining those agonies once you have them. It's really all about maintaining them as long as humanly possible. And that can become very, very difficult with not a lot of haste. Although the haste damage stuff we did recently does feel a lot better. A lot better. That's about the same in terms of output, but I love the agony damage. That's what I really now think I'm going to try and see how good this is in single target too. Because if this works okay in single target, I'd be pretty happy. How's Fear Warrior looking in XX pack? I think Fear Warrior looks fantastic. I definitely should have played them in Mythic Plus some more. Because they're generally pretty fun. Try at your own risk. Okay. Sounds good. I like it, so try at your own risk. I like that. What'd you die to? Did you fall? I mean, this kind of works out too in single target. It's been kind of really chill. And I kind of just drain for the most part. I just go for instas. The moments where you just drain instant. I think this would be good for a movement too. Because you'll just kind of drain. If you need to move, you can kind of like shuffle. Okay, so now you have like dots that are kind of interacting off of one another. You have drain damage buffs, and then you have instant casts of malefics, then you have more drains, and then you have more instant casts of malefics. It's interesting. So it's like a really just kind of like AFKing. Once you have all your dots on them, you mostly just AFK and your dots is just doing a lot of work. You know, I actually don't mind that build. You just have to refresh Hunt though, so that's going to be a little bit like if you can't refresh Hunt reliably, that's going to be like the only thing that's going to be like, I don't know, but that option though, so if you can't really always touch the boss, if you can't stand there Malefic Rapture a lot, or drain as much, like your dots are a lot more effective. And Grimoire Sacrifice kind of does okay damage too. Chat, I think I may have found the build that I'm pretty happy with though, for Affliction. It's a very passive build, but I think I'm actually more or less happy with this one. Hunt overall does the damage in single target. Generally, it's okay. I think the damage amplification of the dots, though, is very, very noticeable. Very, very noticeable. Like a pure single target, you probably modify this a little bit differently. Maybe you could go for like more cooldown reduction on your Dark Glare. But besides that, I think I would mostly keep the same stuff. Because like in movement, that would be really good. Just gotta make sure you get a Hunt and you'll refresh dots, and like a huge portion of my damage. Like only 20% of my damage is actually me like kind of standing there and casting. Actually no, to be fair, Drain Soul too. Like 30% of my damage is sitting there and just chilling, AFK and just DPSing the train on me. The rest of it is just like dots. So let's say I do need to move for whatever reason. As long as I keep my dots on them, most of my damage happens. I think that could kind of work. Kind of load up maybe like an instant cast while moving. Get a quick Drain Soul. If I'm on the move all the time, this could be kind of okay. Quick Drain Soul and back to movement. That could kind of work out okay. 20k DPS. I don't know how much DPS you should be doing though without gear. I imagine like close to 20k. Like what damage is this guy doing? Because he keeps like hitting them at me. It doesn't say how much DPS is doing, is it? Yeah, it's, unless it shows up here, it doesn't really say. Huh. Are you gonna be human or orc nerf? Are you going human with the orc nerf? Me? I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna play more of non-orc races. In fact, like orcs are still good, but I think now, like I was like Nightborn, I was like Night Elf. I think now it's like with this change, this PvP trinket change, I'm more empowered to like play a non-human, non-orc. Just got empowered to play whatever the hell I like, honestly. Undead becomes a lot better now. Hunt doesn't really do much damage, so Hunt isn't really there for damn, right, by itself. But Hunt itself will make the target take 10% more damage. And while Hunt is active, all my damage over time effects on all targets are increased by 20% while this buff is active. So all my dots are 20% more effective. And maybe I could do like Soul Rot into that playstyle, right? But I kind of like that Tormented Crescendo thing, where just challenge Rain or Shadow Bolt has a chance to make a Malefic Rapture instant cast cost more soul shards, so I can kind of use it whenever. Because I am going to be doing filler stuff from time to time. Like you are going to be drained, but there's nothing going on. You'll be able to get a random proxy at least to do more damage. Why not, right? Oh, actually, no, it's not more damage. You just instantly cast instantly. That's still good. Still good cleave damage. Gotcha. It makes more sense. Yeah. So Hunt by itself isn't like a Chaos Bolt style ability. It's more just like a debuffer or buffer. I mean, I guess it does have like a 20% additional damage thing, and the Hunt also dispelled, so returns to you and heals you or whatever. That may be good for PvP to some degree. I really don't know. Like maybe, but by itself it doesn't. Yeah, it only does like 6,000 damage. I guess that healing effect is okay, but I'm also using it to debuff the target and put a dot increase if I'm playing like a dot focus build. I wonder if a dot focus build will be better if I played Siphon Life, like all dots, and just have an extra dot to maintain. That might be stronger. Actually, if I play Siphon, does this give me free Siphon? Hold on, if I switch to this to Siphon, does Soul Swap put a full Siphon on him? Or is it just like UA Corruption? No, it's still UA Corruption, never mind. I was thinking maybe it just applies it and adds it onto it. As for like as for like Grimoire Sacrifice, I don't know, man, how I feel about that one. Like that was kind of okay, but like I don't know, you know, I just I don't know how I feel about that one. Like, it's okay ability. It does decent amount of damage. Like, it does more than corruption, which is a little weird. I don't like that, but what can you do? I don't know. It's just, would pets be better? Because this is like, it's nice because you don't need to worry about pets then at all. But like, maybe pets are better. I don't know. I wish this was like a little bit off to the side so I could maybe replace it and just go down the tree. But if I remove it, you need one more point in order to get further down anyway. So I'm like, Soul Flame is okay when things die, but it's, I mean, Mythic Blessed, that would be good generally, I think. But what else do I do, right? Withering Bolt maybe? And go for more drains? You know, like, just grab this. Because I could remove Soul Swap. Like, you do have free points here, right? Once you get it to this point, you have free points of whatever you want to put it into. You have 2. You go Agonizing, you can go into, like, Inevitable, you can go Harvester, you can go Soul Flame. I'm really bad with Pandemic, though. So maybe I should just put points to Withering Bolt and, like, Soul Flame or something. Because I'm really bad doing Pandemic stuff. Really just awful with it. Maybe Soul Flame Withering will be more consistent. Just because here, if you refresh the dots with 5 seconds left, it does like 17,000 more damage, which is kind of okay, but you really need to like time it with Agonies for within 5 seconds of each other. And that can be kind of difficult, actually, especially if you're like trying to ramp them up with Vile Taint. That probably loses quite a bit of value, so maybe going for like is better. And then I go for like my whole AoE thing. Right? Maybe that'll be better, actually. Just run with a pet. Okay, so except the Grimoire didn't feel that bad to play though. It felt like it was doing okay-ish. So maybe like that. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I think it's actually probably a little bit better. Yeah, I'm just gonna call like a dot and dot rod AoE. Experiment. Because I'm not gonna call it a build. It's definitely an experiment. Sapphire Life would be better with the Withering Bolt. Yes, it would be. It definitely would be in like single target. It's just I just can't imagine myself like putting like. Or would it be better just to play like full dot, full rod, full damage over time thing, and just put a bunch of siphons out? Because Corruption does about 18,000 damage over time. This is about 36 over time. Would it be better just to play Siphon Life and just to put up a bunch of them together with Haunted Soul? Okay, because I'm Absolute Corruption, that's 18,000 damage. But if I drop down and pick up this instead, how much is that gonna be? So it's 16,000 damage plus 12,000 on top of it. I mean, maybe that could work, right? Maybe that could do it. Hold on, now I want to go hit some training dummies again. I just want to try it. Sauron, 100 Soul is strong too. Hunting Soul. Soul Rod with Hunting Soul. Soul Rod. Soul Rod. Soul Rod. Wait. Yeah. No, it's good. I don't disagree. God, I'm trying to get out. It's just, it has a cooldown, and it just, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I tried to find like a proper, like, you rod the world, you just melt it over time into the ground as Affliction. Right? I'm trying to find the perfect build that could do that. Okay. Should I just eat food? Food. I thought I had food. Was it not this character that got food? No, this guy did get food. At Chummy Demise. Which is the Chummy buff. I'll try to see if I can just go like full burst into these trained dummies. See how it goes. Oh yeah, I gotta put up the other dot on him. Probably should have done a lot earlier. I mean, it's ramping. But now I gotta put up those dots again. Those other dots. So I guess that kind of works. I guess it kind of works. Like a fool, you're just managing dots the entire time build. Although the cypher lives fall off so quickly though. Jesus. Yeah, maintaining cypher lives constantly would be very difficult. Unless that's all you do is just maintain cypher lives. That's my life now, it's just maintaining cypher lives. They fall off so quickly, man. So quickly. I gotta get agonies back up. Missed my agony there. Super sad about that, honestly. Got a couple of these in there. Okay, so we can go another agony. Get a couple of cypher lives. Yeah, they start falling off pretty quickly. I mean, I guess they add towards bonus AoE damage, but I feel like it just ends up being too much to manage. And it just kind of starts unraveling fairly quickly, you know? I guess that's the best way to describe it. It just ends up being too much to manage. Because everything just starts falling off constantly. If that makes any sense. Yeah, it's just, I'm doing about the same damage. I'm just having to maintain a lot more. Maybe in PvP it'll be good, right? You just put up a bunch of dots, rot somebody down, corruption, cypher life, agony. But even in PvP, like, that ends up being too much too. So you can make 30 seconds CD on it and rub, but the mice usually comes up every 30-40 seconds. Wait, with this soul rot, dark harvest. Whenever stable affliction deals damage, the cooldown direction is reduced. You can make a 30 second CD on it. And the demise usually comes up every 20-30 seconds. Inevitable. Oh. I mean, maybe. Got some cooldown reduction benefits to it. I just don't think I have enough talent points though. You know what I mean? I just don't think I'll have enough talent points to work with. Unless you just bypass like creeping death. You know? I would need... Because I kind of want creeping. I think you need hunt itself if you're going to be going hunt. And if you're picking up Soul Rod, Soul Eater's Gluttony may be good, but like, you need one extra. And the Grim Reach with the AoE just seems kind of valuable. Yeah, that's why I'm not sure about it. Is Darkglare that good in AoE? Darkglare is really good in AoE. Yes, Darkglare is really good in AoE. This Grim Reach is awesome. Plus, he extends all your dots. Like, once you get all your big dots rolling in. He's awesome. You're saying, like, bypass Darkglare for, like, Soul Rod and Soul Eaters? I mean, maybe you could do like that, right? Go for cooldown reduction. Maybe. I could try that. I just feel like Darkglare is just that good. Darkglare is a good boy. Darkglare is a very good boy. So is SOL is 50 seconds, so yeah. SOL and COA, hard to hell close. Yeah. Definitely gonna work on them lower and plus. Yeah, not on higher, unless you just want to make yourself like a knight normal playstyle. There's just too many things to maintain at that point though. Too many. Okay, so I got all my dots. I just go for a bunch of seed spam. I hope it'll be pretty good. Yeah, this is without my pet doing extra bonus AoE. Without the Darkglare doing bonus AoE or anything like that. Trying to go, these agonies going. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Yeah, like AoE damage is a lot lower. I mean, I see the Soul Rod is doing stuff. You know, just get some cooldown reduction in there. Little by little, it's doing things. It's doing things little by little. It's doing things. I keep telling myself. It's just not as good in terms of like the big AoE burst was just nutty, right? Maybe I can use it here. Just put it on cooldown. It just doesn't have the same like amp though in the opener. Maybe like very, very similar to one another, honestly. Maybe it's not terrible. I don't know, I felt like Darkglare just felt a lot more impactful. Felt like a big city, big cooldown, big boy, you know? Big button that feels pretty good to play, but maybe like functionally it will be the same. Maybe it's also down to maybe not pressing Soul Rod as much. I'd say Green Rage, Sacrifice Crescendo, just produce Soul Rod. Sacrifice Crescendo, Sacrifice Crescendo just for Soul Rod. Sacrifice Crescendo, Crescendo. Yeah. I don't know. I did like this though. Grim Reach was awesome. But yeah, it's okay. I'm sure there's multiple ways. I'm sure there's gonna be like the better Affliction Warlock build. But that's what's been fun on the beta, is just trying out builds, trying to see what works, trying to make all these different playstyles. Yeah, if you went Soul Rod without the Drain Life, you went Soul Rod without the Drain Life aspect. Yeah, but I guess what would you give up? Soul Swap, Inevitable, and then you would go Grimo Sacrifice with Inevitable. I don't know, maybe. You may be right. Maybe that's what you gotta do, is play Drain AoE build. Maybe. Yeah, maybe if I just committed a little bit more. I'll mess around some other time. I'll mess around with it later. I'll just go, wait. Nah, that's not what I wanted. Okay. That and that. I think that's what I wanted to do originally. I think I ended up kind of messing up my build. So, let me do this. Soul Rod Drain AoE. Maybe make that proper Soul Rod Drain. Just so you see that I'm not doing any kind of bad faith here. Cooldown reduction, Darkglare, and would you have Hunt in there? I guess, yeah. And I guess just a single Darkglare and then Soul Rod, and you just AoE Drain. Tormented. Or I guess I could do no Tormented, do Dark Harvest instead. I mean, if I'm getting constant resets, I imagine that would be really good. And then you'll probably go into a Grim, so you can drain quicker. So that would be the Soul Rod Drain AoE build. Since I'm here, I might as well try it. Inevitable, I see Soul Rod. Inevitable. Okay, did it. A lot of the classes feel solid with interesting gameplay, so much to decide what to main. Exactly, Panos. Not everything is like not all talents are functional, but like majority of them are. Like I don't know how many. I'll do this. I don't know how many talents for Affliction Warlock are not working. From what I've played so far, it does feel like majority of them work pretty well. I wouldn't really know which one is bugged though. If there is a bugged one, I wouldn't know which one it would be, because a lot of them work pretty well. Alright, I guess we're just gonna go Big Burst again. Go for a full Soul Rot. I should have Soul Rotted. That's my fault. I didn't Darkglare before that. That's entirely on me. That's entirely my fault. Big AoE. Maybe I need to drain a lot earlier. I definitely need to do the drain thing a lot earlier. Okay. Big dot. I mean, it is kind of bursty. A drain did do quite a bit. Maybe that's the build you run as a drain dot build. Which is supposed to. I guess I also don't have a cruiser, so I am kind of messing. I am kind of trolling. sure my doesn't fall off. Not all at once, at least. Big drain, maybe. We'll let it stack up a little bit. Big drain now. Wait, does Hunt increase the damage of drains? Because that's periodic damage, right? That's technically damage over time, isn't it? Or am I wrong on that? Am I wrong on that? Actually, it's a good question, Jake. Would you know that if does it technically increases all damage over time? Is Drain a damage over time ability? Because if it is, then technically it does get amplified by it. Huh. How are you doing, M+? Are you gonna run M+ at Warlock? We did earlier, but they did shut down the servers for M+ stuff. I was gonna get off, but I kind of ended up getting a little bit too deep into the whole Affliction theory crafting. So here we are, just kind of trying different builds, trying out stuff. I think the majority of the times working now, except for a few that think Blizzard will get everything up working. I mean, if let's say like majority are, I need to know the specific number, but let's say hypothetically, if like 75% of the talents work, yes, they'll be able to get it up. Yes, they should all be functional by the end of it. Yeah, because they have plenty of time right now to get the rest of 25%, or they'll just reverse them to like an original easier method, easier playstyle, and then you would just do final tuning. Technically, I think they wouldn't need to do delays. Yes, if let's say hypothetically 75. If you mean like how many talents work right now, I would need to know Monk talents, how many of those work. I would need to know how many Death Knight talents don't work. I would need to know how many Paladin talents don't work, and I need to know how many Warrior talents still not working properly, and Hunter talents. The rest of the classes I feel like I've had a pretty decent pulse on. And I think most of them are kind of working okay. Doesn't buff it? Okay, I was gonna say, that would have been kind of nutty. Because technically there's a damage over time, but it's more like a periodic effect, not a damage over time effect. If it's not all periodic damage, I think it would be nuts. But yeah, you know what? The Soul Drain AoE would probably be better for like pure AoE burst. I could see that working out there. They could get it pretty close to done, I think. It's more like a fine-tuning issue to figure out what's a good effort to reward ratio. To this degree, yes, there are some specs that are not feeling amazing though. Like Protection Paladins and Guardian Druids have been pretty vocal regarding like the feel of their class. A lot of classes are getting cool new stuff and cool new playstyles, cool new capabilities. What is this man doing? This man is just smithing. Just smithing against a rock. Alright. This is gonna bring the whole boulder down. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he's trying to do, dude. I have no clue. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like some specs will most like maybe it just sounds from like that one blue post that said we're not gonna do as many major class changes and talent adjustments, but most of it kind of tuning at this point. It does. I don't know, there's some specs that just don't feel like super new or super all that different heading into Dragonflight. Again, like I said, Guardian Druid, Protection Paladin are the two most common examples. And I guess what I'm wondering is, how much are those classes and specs going to change in like a 0.1 patch or a 0.2 patch? You know, how much more changes are they going to keep adjusting? And is Dragonflight basically like, okay, here's a new set of talents. Over this expansion, we'll fine-tune classes and we'll give you the adjustments they needed before the expansion's release. And there, I guess you would make a good point of like, well, you could have just delayed it, get them all perfect, and then release it. Yeah. It could have delayed and released it. Would these specs be in a good enough spot though? Because I feel like, can they be functional? Yes. Can they do dungeons and raids and be like tanky and healy and all that stuff? Yes. Tuning can do a lot of that for you. Are all these specs going to be amazing for all content? I think in a way they made it easier for them to tune the specs for all content. Because one, you have talent, so you can modify your spec to be more AoE centric or single target centric, and they have talents in order to make them better. Plus, they also are changing the way that affixes work. Like dungeons are going to be like, some are going to be very AoE heavy, some are going to be cleave centric, some are going to be better for melee, some are going to be slightly better for range, but for the most part you can make everything work. But they're also taking out another aspect of like Mythic Pluses, for example, is the affix system, right? Because the current affix design of like the last few expansions has been a bard power affix. You get the Denathras, you get the big old red elemental you gotta kill, you kill it, it buffs everybody. Just a raw damage increase. But classes that play burst, they can play around that one and they're benefiting. The next one was like bard powers of like Torghast style, where you could get more crit, more procs, more whatever. Certain classes had some benefit, but those were mostly like, no class really benefited greatly from everything. It was more like, okay, you get more stats, or you get more haste, or you get more whatever, right? Crit, I think it was. But yeah, like a lot of them just kind of got became more effective, but there wasn't really anything that made you lean one way or another. Now, Season 3 was very interesting because it had some big cooldown reduction stuff. So classes with long cooldowns were more playable. Classes with very short cooldowns could just keep going from trash pack to the trash pack. It was very interesting. It was really, really powerful. So classes that had cooldowns like Dastral Warlock with Big Infernal, big impactful cooldown, use them more often. Or like Bunker, for example, could Incarnation more often, which is kind of nutty. Fire Mages Combustion basically every single pull. Monks could just always have Zoen and Images. So the cooldown focused classes became even stronger, so it kind of projected them better in that direction. And now we're playing with affixes where we're getting stats. So classes that benefit heavily from crit, haste, or mastery are doing really well in terms of these affixes. And then I'm being like Dastral Warlock scales really well with haste. Or Outlaw has a lot of crit. Or Survival Hunter has a ton of haste. And then you also have the dungeons where you have like the Mechagon Junkyard, where you have the more haste you have, the more Zabbot action you get. Yeah, it also ends up being really good. So classes that scale really well with haste ends up being a little bit better in terms of mythic pluses, especially for that dungeon, but also for others. Servers going down? Servers went down, I guess. Kick me out, or is that just servers actually down? Oh, just kick me out. Okay, cool. Just can't fly there, I guess. Hookobo, exactly, Hookobo. So there, I guess what I'm saying is, previous iterations of Shadowlands Mythic Plus seasonal affix, that somewhat was, oh, I got reversed. I guess somebody found something nuts in the game and they're just like, backtrack, y'all. Alright, go back. Okay, someone found something broken, I guess. But they, what am I trying to say? Get back to the build that I had. Am I? Yeah. But sorry, I lost my train of thought a little bit. They had affixes that had a borrowed power element with it, which made certain specs better than others because of that borrowed power element. This affix, they just think of like, okay, it's just a hurdle. Are certain classes better, and necrotics tanks with Kyrian are better. You pop a potion, you don't have to worry about that bleed for a while. You know? Or certain classes like, okay, do you have a certain benefit with certain affixes? Basically what I'm trying to say is like they're trying to take away the borrowed power aspect in all forms of content. Like class design, no more borrowed powers. You have talents that kind of let you define what your class is and let you really customize yourself. Dungeons, you're running a dungeon. Do you have borrowed powers in there that certain classes can take advantage of? In this one, no. You just have an extra hurdle. And you have less ways of classes to clear these hurdles besides just what a class can do to bring it. So it's more like what a borrowed power can do, but what a class can do to make it a little bit easier. D-Enrage, Hunter, Rogue, Evoker, I guess now, and Druid. That's really about it. Like, it's a class thing now, you know? It's not a borrowed power thing, it's a class thing. Which I think it makes it, that's what I think they're trying to do with this affix, trying to make it less borrowed power, but rather hurdle, because borrowed powers make certain classes innately better. Dungeon design, affix design, is something they can better control to make certain classes better than others at X or Y. Yeah, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, it looks like they're trying to take away all of those little modifiers, borrowed powers, unexpected things that may make a certain class better to create overall a more controlled environment where they can tune our classes to be better in this set of content, because we have all the tools that should make us fairly versatile in all content. And even if you take a big picture like class rather than spec specifically, but like take a look at big pictures, classes should be pretty varied and can work well in all forms of content. And you can tune all these little knobs, all these little talents that we have to be a little bit better or a little bit worse, or you know, a little bit more effective or less effective in AoE or single target if, let's say, they're too far ahead. So you have more of a controlled environment in a way, so classes should be in a lot better spot. You know? I guess what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it should be a little bit easier for them to balance things. It should be a little bit easier for them to tune things. So they did make the job easier in that regard, if I guess what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I went like rambled for quite a bit because I was really trying to like put it together, but then new ideas started kind of crawling in my head. I tried to see if like, oh, it's actually, it's like, okay, I want to try to find a way to incorporate this point. It went really rambly. Sorry. So without power class should remain more, yes, exactly. I think Panos probably is the best way to put it. Couldn't have said it better myself. They're removing a lot of the elements in the game that are bar powers, even stuff you don't expect to be bar powers, like affixes in a way that's bar powers. They're removing a lot of it, yes. So it should be more of an easier playing field, more even playing field, because you have more dedicated ways of scaling classes and adjusting the content. So then you shouldn't have nearly as many like, you know, triple survival hunter compositions. Are there gonna be moments where you have one like triple survival hunter for mythic pluses? Probably, yeah. There's always gonna be like ways players are gonna find a way to cheese it, but you don't have nearly as many unexpected things that are playing into the overall structure of how classes are designed. Well, Addons out doing 300k a minute. Wait, 300k thousand in 1 minute? It's quite good, isn't it? They did say that one of those idols to be powerful, so maybe that's what they're trying to make out of those out quite good, and it doesn't force a dot focus playstyle. Do you think Retro will be good on Dragonflight or against C tier? So far, Retribution has been pretty fantastic in Dragonflight. Like in terms of like the AoE output damage, Retribution so far has been really good. They did tone them down quite a bit, but I think they had a lot of damage to give. What I mean by that is they were kind of overperforming. So even if you tone them down in damage, they're still going to be performing, right? They just won't be overperforming, but they'll be performing instead. I mean, I want to try to see if I can just go hit a train dummy. Oh, of course. This. Can I just do another red that's actually set up? I think I had another red palette that was actually set up well. Was it this guy? One of my reds was actually set up for AoE. I could maybe go and just hit a bunch of train dummies in AoE. That's a level 60 though. Seems a bit too good. You know, it probably scales weirdly, and I don't think they're going to scale any of the content for level 60. You know what I mean? Well, hello there. I'm already in an area where I can do a bunch of AoE, and I got okayish trinkets. That'll work. Okay, apparently I do have a build. Is this the AoE build that I made? Or just what the game recommends? No, this is my AoE cleave build. And that's what tier 2. Yeah, the tiers are going to change quite a bit. It's doing a lot, so much in consecration, right? But this is like red palette performance after all of the nerfs. I don't want to do this. How do I play this again? It's been a bit. Do I really have this here? I don't like having consecration there, but I guess I have to. Alright. Just gonna try this. Oh yeah, damage numbers. I should probably have those open. Shouldn't I? Yeah, red side. I thought for a while that red paladins had quite a bit of damage to give. Personally. But everybody's gonna be their own. Like, everyone wants the class to be good. I'm really hopeful too. Not gonna lie. I'm very hopeful that reds won't be in a bad spot. Like everybody else, I'm pretty like hopeful that it'll be good. But I thought that they had a lot of damage to give. As in, like, you could nerf them, and they'd still be quite a bit ahead of other classes. So even if they got nerfed by 35%, I felt like the same about Boomies, right? Boomies get nerfed by 35% on their basic, like, astral power spending abilities. But I thought, like, they were doing really well already. And that'd be one way to, like, adjust them a little bit. So, like, red palette is very CD based, so it's really difficult to, like, I guess explain the damage output of the spec. But I feel like the damage, like right now at 60k, it's about the same. I mean, I guess I'm hitting one extra target, but it's about the same as what Affliction Warlock was doing, right? But I do wonder if I can maybe adjust the build to be even more AoE centric. Maybe there's something I could do to make it a little bit better for AoE. What can I adjust? Oh, wait, I'm missing this whole town altogether. Yeah, Divine Storms. Why am I missing that? What can I grab? Chain you by target. I don't necessarily need exorcism, I guess. Is there really a talent? Yeah, no, there definitely got to be a point that can. Yeah, I thought to myself like, but why do I have a point? I was thinking about something. There definitely is a point where I could just have. Oh, I don't even have consecration on here. Hold on. That's not even the right build then. Cooldown of Judgment is fine. What can I give? Because this is kind of good for consecration thing. Do I give this the Judgment change to another target thing? I mean, maybe? Throw him and dealing damage to a target? No. I kind of like Judgment chaining to another target. Because then I'll have 2 judgments on him. Yeah, so like if I adjust it a little bit, give myself a proper actual build. Like I felt like maybe the damage is going to be cut a lot better. It seems a bit too good. Maybe. I think on Unpleasant matters. It'll matter more what utilities and cooldowns cast to bring. Yes. I think that's part of the reason why they made so many mobs CCable in dungeons. A lot more mobs than normal is CCable, like stuns, blinds, fears, gouge. A lot of CC. I think that's because, like, you know, you can pick up a lot of utility or damage in your talent trees, and they're like, hey, we want for you to pick up utilities because it'll make these dungeons easier. Yeah, you won't have the top damage, but like you're just not getting blasted by this caster all the time. I think that's what they're trying to do. That's why they have more casts, because healers are going to have even more interrupts. So you bring in more interrupts into the game, more stuns, more control, more utilitarian abilities. Yeah. It's interesting though, isn't it? Like all these things they're just adding in little by little. It's kind of nuts. I really do hope the tuning comes out good though. I think that's what really is, it was down to, just like how good the tuning is going to be. God, I love the fact that red is swimming in resources, by the way. Like, if this thing is tuned properly, this could feel really good to play. I'm just swimming in resources. As long as I don't, like, mess them up. As long as I actually press Blade of Justice and don't overdraw it when I don't need to. Like, if you're careful with your resource management and rotating your cool abilities in appropriately, yeah, I feel like you're just constantly at fuel with the resources. It feels really nice to play. So if this thing is tuned properly, I think it could be in a great spot. I didn't mean to press Crusader Strikes back to back with that. I mean, I went full AoE build. I'm doing 70k or close to 80k pretty easily. And I messed up a resource generation. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Paladins had a bit of damage to give. Again, like, I'm hoping they will be in a good spot. I want Retribution Paladin to be good. You know, I feel like on paper they look good. And I want them to be good. It's been so long. I've been big fan, big proponent of the fact that it got intercession. I'm like, yeah. More utilitarian self-healing or hybrid capability. I'm like, yeah. I love the fact that they had Spell Ward, because, like, wait, that's a tool that isn't necessarily just more raw damage. I was, like, perfectly cool with it. Consecration, I was like, as long as it hits really hard, I'll be okay with it, honestly. Like, I've been a pretty big fan of the fact that Pallies can do as much damage as they do, and just, I want it to do well. I feel like they did have a lot of damage to give, though. It's a knee-jerk reaction in the community, for sure. So, like, my class got nerfed, oh, we're dead, we're done to Waterman. Literally the last place, bottom DPS. Because nobody wants to be bottom DPS. I don't know, Rogues got nerfed recently, but I felt the same way. Like, I felt like we had damage to give. Although, the Rogues, I feel like, is one of those classes where when we get nerfed, people kind of celebrate that. It's a natural instinct of like, Rogues nerfed? Wait, the guy that harassed him in PvP? Hell yeah! You know what I mean? Nobody sheds the tear for Rogues. But us getting nerfed, I did not feel like, oh, we're gonna be like bottom of the barrel. I felt like, okay, I can see why they nerfed us. Although they did nerf us in such a way where, like, our energy regen is slug right now, which doesn't feel great, but I wonder if they'll adjust it. I think that is intentional, though, and it will be mitigated with stats, like haste will just become more of an important stat, which I guess is one way to solve it, but, like, I don't know, it's, I mean, maybe we were swimming in way too much haste for a while, but, like, when you look back at it, it doesn't feel good, though. It doesn't feel good, because it's just, like, it means your gameplay is going to start as slug. Like, you'll do good damage, it'll just won't feel quick. Like, I think to some degree, it may even be better if Rogue did less damage, but felt super fast-paced. But it does open up a whole nother issue, right? So it's like a question of, like, okay, how do you solve it? And I guess giving us more dam, but lowering our haste value. By the way, there's no way. Yeah, then that's why they're changing consecration. So they're taking consecration out of the tier. So they just buffered what the damage of Bloody Justice, Wake of Ashes, another one, because you don't want people sending consecration the whole time. But the damage overall should round out to be roughly similar. Yeah. What classes does more damage in a moment? I mean, what are you asking? What class is overtuned? I think maybe Beast Mastery and AoE. Or I've also heard that Demonology Warlock's apparently do a lot too. One of those two, most likely. Beast Mastery or Demonology Warlock. I heard that they're pretty overtuned. Demon Hunters, I think maybe in some areas, but like not universally. I think Rogue can definitely feel overtuned in single target. I feel like Owler in particular, like the fact that you have 7 calm point finishers is insane. I was doing some Mythic Pluses when that was up earlier in the week, and the fact that you can just chain 7 calm point dispatches that all get amplified in the fact that you're spending calm points. 7, like natively 7, not Kyrian 7, natively 7. It's kind of nuts. Let me show you the build I was running, and I could probably even make it even cheesier too. Like, we're sluggish, but like damage is good on single target, really good. Let me show you. So we could pick up a deeper stratagem from the talent tree. We could also pick up deeper stratagem from the spec tree. So when you look at the rogue, you see, and that's a lot of calm points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the normal one. 6 with your deeper strat. But I'm sitting on 7. We also got this nifty little ability called Dreadblade. It's nothing new. It's like an artifact weapon back in the day. They kind of reincorporated back at Shadowlands. It was not really useful, but it paired well with Venthyr. And PvP, it was good in PvP, because every time you use abilities like Sinister Strike, Ambush, Pistol Shot, or like Ghost Strike if you're talented to it, you fill your calm point bar. You just go max calm points. So it's really, really good. We also got a lot of playstyle options, like if you go Ambush build, Ambush can generate extra calm points. You can fill calm points very quickly. If you have this Family Hammer build where you could have Pistol Shots stack up, Pistol Shots can build more calm points and just become more valuable. You can also pick up like Seal of Fate, so then you just generate more calm points passively. So you could go for like very combo point heavy playstyle. So I'd say we maybe back out of Shadow Dance, right? And I kind of want to pick up Seal of Fate just for more calm point generation, just to make it super silly. Right, we're just gonna go really silly here, chat, in just a second. And I want to put points down the middle row here too. Can I do that? Technically I can. Alright. I guess we'll try Dance of Steel. I don't even know if I need Dance of Steel, honestly. I could probably put points like into Triple Threat, take out Dance of Steel, and just keep similarly dispatched. We'll put 2. So this allows my dispatch to, every time it consumes 5 or more calm points, it deals more damage and costs 5 less energy for 50 seconds and can stack up. So once you get your first dispatch, it'll cost the most amount of energy, but every other one costs less and less and less and less and less. It doesn't last forever. The buff lasts only for like 15 seconds. But once you get a chaining, you're huge, and you're generating a ton of calm points, so you could probably like swim in dispatches. That's kind of nutty. So let's say I got myself like a proper opener here. Where's my weapon at? An actual weapon. Well, there go my cooldowns, right? Does it have a weapon ready at all? Yeah, you could kind of just go for like a ton of back-to-back high value dispatches. They're just super effective. And you're building a ton of calm points, literally swimming in calm points. As long as you have more 5 or more calm points and you're using dispatch on it, you're just chilling. Oh, also, Dreadblade has cooldown reduction. So every time you spend calm points into a finisher, you just get cooldown reduction out of it. So you're just constantly like, you're never like 2 calm points, 3 calm points. You're either like at none or almost full, almost always. Not always, almost always, but you can see like this Dreadblade's back up. So now you're back to full calm points. I'm kind of messing it up because there's a bit of lag that kind of messes up Pistol Shot. It kind of causes it to like, you're over-generating calm points. It's almost like your press ability is a delay because the game has to calculate how many calm points you got. All of them. You realize you press 1 ability. Okay, we'll just give you all calm points. That seems normal. So you're kind of just swimming in calm points, and it's a little silly. So yeah, so this does like 50% more damage, 20% more damage, 25% more damage, 30% more damage. Yeah, and there's like a whole interaction with your tier set. Every time I pistol shot, half off, but dispatch does 50% more damage. Every time I use dispatch, my Sinister Strike or Ambush does 20% more damage per calm point spent. When I'm spending 7 calm points on that, my next Sinister Strike or Ambush does 140% more damage. Or crit chances increase by 140. So it doesn't feel like it's actually decreasing by 100 though. I don't think it's working properly. Is this supposed to be more damage? Yeah, it's supposed to be the damage, not crit chance, but that's not working properly, but it's okay. Eventually it'll work. Supposed to be damage. But imagine like a fatty ambush, right? Big, ambush. That's 14k. It's like an ambush that does 14k, 15k, 22k crits. And then dispatches will do about 20, so it's like a half off. That's pretty good. Altogether, it feels like cheating in single target. It really does feel like cheating. What was the dummy training? Oh, this was it. This? No, it was like this. We were hitting train. No, it was this where we were hitting train dummy just now, right? A bunch of dispatches. Yeah. So like overall, we're like what doing 24 after we kind of just stopped auto attacking. But like we're just getting a bunch of dispatches over and over. Pistol shots were 1 pistol, 17 hits, 45 hits. So 17 times are actually the best pistol shots, but over time 45 bonus hits. Basically like your blunderbuss playstyle, just even more consistent. Actually, it's 100% more consistent because it's like anytime you get a half off pistol Sinister Strikes, it's a guaranteed bonus pistol shots flying out. That also get benefits, all of them. I think all of them. A quick draw. Yes, actually do, because all of them count as a half off pistol shot, so they double dip. It's some silly stuff you can do with it. Definitely some silly stuff you can do. So it's been kind of fun. It's really cheesy, but like I can see why they're like, you know what, let's bring back some energy for you, because you're just over generating a ton of combo points like a madman while also bypassing the armor. Yeah, it's silly, but it's like a silly in a fun way, in a good way. But I can see why they're like toning stuff back. Haste becomes a lot more valuable because then we can kind of make put more hate points into haste. It's not the most exciting stat, but I guess they give us cooldown reduction on top of it too. Yeah, but it still didn't fix the rest of the basic vanish. I don't think they did. Let me check. That is a great question though. Okay, so it's supposed to, right? So restless beads, it does have vanish on at the end. It's literally substance, sprint, and vanish at the end. So he's a finisher. Nope, didn't get vanish back. So, it's one of those talents that isn't fixed. It's one of those talents that I know is gonna get fixed. It's just really a matter of time. But yeah, it hasn't been fixed yet. It's one of those things it's like you're waiting for Blizzard to fix. I swear to God, I'm not getting pistol shot procs at all. Oh, there it goes. There we go. I love it. And then you can ambush on top of it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it is so good. It is so good. All the pistol shots almost always guarantee me a between the ambush on top of it. Almost. I was gonna say, can I get a pistol shot proc? Oh, it's so good. Especially when you get broadside buffs, because it just increases your calm point generating ability damage by 20%. So pistol shots just generate. Since it generate more calm points, it'll just do 20% more damage. That's I guess what I was trying to say. But yeah. Do you remember Temple on Rogue? It was a while ago, wasn't it, right? It was Anticipation, was it? The playstyle? I think it was talent anticipation, right? I think so, but yeah, you could basically store up comp points beyond like what you had. So you would still use 5 comp points for finishers, but you could store up to 10 maximum. Or I think you could make it so that you could store up to 7 max, and you would use up to 7 max. I think it was like one of those challenges, one or the other. So you could get more value off them, or just store up extra. Yeah. Frost ZK tier sets out? Yes, tier sets have been out. Frost ZK tier set is going to be Is it changing? I don't think it's changing at all, but the tier set looks good. I can show you what it looks like and show you the tier bonus and how good it is in like AoE or single target. It does promote like a two-handed build though, a little bit more. But yeah, it's good. I was gonna give myself some food though in a bit. 10 in original form, 5 views at a time. Yeah, that's the original form, wasn't it? I know that there's another version of it too at some point. I don't remember which one it was, but I know there was a different version of it. But yeah, Frosty tier set. Let me swap. Frosty tier set is good. It basically boosts the crit damage of your Obliterate and Frost Scythe by 15%. Why do I keep resetting? Which is upsetting. It buffs the damage and crit damage of Frost Scythe and Obliterate by 50%. Obliteration of Frost Scythe have a 15% chance to not consume and kill a machine proc, which is kind of nuts. Because you could just kind of obliterate and you get the proc back, and you could just obliterate and you get the proc back, and you could just obliterate. And if you play an obliteration playstyle where you're just generating a bunch of killing machines consistently, it's really good together. We could call it, let's call it, it's effective together. Yeah. So you get in situations where you're just chaining. Obliterates to do more damage. And then it could be situations where you'll just get free reprocs. It's only 50% chance, but it's still pretty consistent. It's decent. I feel like I'm swimming in resources though, all the time. I need a lot more haste in order to make this build work, I think. I guess I put those numbers too, yeah? I'm trying to see if I can get the kill machine to proc. And then do a big hit. Like chain. Okay, we'll just do it like this. Obliterate. Proc? Oh, that one proc. Hold on. So like proc? I think that one proc? It feels like there's a bit of a delay with the... Oh, there's proc. Yeah, so they're proc. I just didn't have an obliterate to follow. Hopefully I get an auto attacker at some point. Proc? No, I did proc that time. But like, I get hit for up to what, 45k? Which is pretty good. That's a pretty decent obliterate hit. Very decent little... There we go, proc. So that could chain off of itself. Like, you can get a moment where you just get obliterate into proc obliterate into proc obliterate, and it just keeps doing it. It just keeps doing it. It's kind of nice though. Like when it does proc back to back to that, because it's just like you're just chaining. One obliterate, second obliterate, third obliterate. So you can chain them 3 in a row. Imagine doing this in PvP, man. You just like stun somebody, you gotta obliterate into obliterate into obliterate. They're just begging for the life. They're just hoping you get off of them for a second. Just give them a breather. Give me a break, man. You're just too much. Lagging? Is it me or is it... Oh, it is me. Or no? Is it my internet or is it the game? Chat, I was still here. I can't tell if it's me lagging or if it's the game. The game. Okay, cool. Sorry, my OBS wasn't really giving like a read. It kind of like... So my OBS basically just kept the kbps at the same number. So it normally like adjusts, so you can see it shifting back and up and down, but there's just like stayed number, so I just couldn't tell. Okay, but yeah, that's a tier set. Feral Druid, WTF. Feral Druid's getting good tier set in just a moment, man. Just next reset. Yeah, it should be a lot better. It should be pretty good. It's a big bleed, but also gives you crits chances on comp point builders, so it gives you still smooth gameplay. The other one was going to give you crit, which is the same thing, but this one gives you more bleed damage, while specifies the crit is mostly towards the comp point building abilities. Like, just giving a flat crit would have done the same, but this is a lot better feeling because it's more specified. It's plays better. I think it should play better. It's definitely more exciting and feels more impactful than 5% more crit. Even though 5% crit would have done more or less the same. But this one is more consistent because crit is like, do a crit, do a not crit? I mean, generally you would have decent numbers putting out, but there instead it's just like, all right, we'll just buff your bleed so they're more consistent, and we'll give more crit chance on comp point builders, so you still maintain that easier to build comp points, feels better to play feeling, without necessarily forcing you to play into one playstyle or another, but it does support bleeds a little bit more. I don't think it would be enough to support bleeds to make a giga dot bleed build, but yeah. What's up, Winter Sun Love? How you doing, my guy? What else, my friend? Looking horns. I think they're supposed to be like proto dragon looking thing. I don't think it's supposed to be antlers. I think you have dragons on your shoulders. I think it's supposed to be like a crystal growth. It's supposed to be like a dragon horn. I think it looks good. It stands out. I feel like it makes Death Knight look like wider and bigger than they are. You know what I mean? It really does make them stand out because no other class has something like that, I don't think. Shamans, I don't even have the tier set on this guy. Don't even have tier set wearing on this guy. Not even wearing tier set on the warrior. Yeah, not all my characters are wearing the tier set. This guy is wearing, like, most of them are mogged. This guy is wearing the tier set. This guy is too. I like their set too. They got antlers of their own. You like antlers? Here's some antlers. And claws. And shoulder claws. You got claws everywhere. You want claws for those claws? Give you the applause for those claws. This guy isn't wearing the tier set either. This guy is. I like this set a lot. It looks good. I like the priest one. I love this one. It's not as good in shadow form just because you don't get to see the full thing. You don't get to see the bright colors because it all gets shadowy. But yeah, I think the PvP one is gonna look good because there's like a deep purple there. I think that one with shadow form will look fantastic. Sag Claws of Ursak was ransacked by a tier set. I don't know if that's true. Like, Claws of Ursak still looks good. But you mean, I think you could have the fist with those claws though, can't you? Or you mean like the claws kind of dig into the Ursak claws? If that's what you mean, then I can kind of see it. But I think it's cool. It's a cool tier set. You know, it's got them bear claws, and it looks neat. It gave him like a real primal druid look. Look the same-ish. Oh, okay. So they kind of fuse into itself. Yeah. But I don't think they can. I don't think it's fair for them to make tier sets like, oh, how does it work with their artifact weapon? Because those things are so. Some, especially new players, are not gonna go get their artifact weapon, right? No, or skins for that matter. I think it's cool if someone to match, but like back in Legion, they really try to like make him kind of work with some of those weapons, some of the color variations to better work with color variations of the weapons. But yeah, I don't think it'll be fair for them. I think it's like let him design, let him really get super creative, and I like the claw stuff. I guess what I'm trying to say. How our tanks are doing? I think most tanks are pretty good. They're fairly tanky. Most tanks are actually kind of tanky. There's a lot of variety of builds you can go for. You can go very, very tanky build or more damage-oriented build where you sacrifice some tankiness. But most tanks, I think they want to make them feel passively tanky, passively sturdy, and they've accomplished that for a good portion of them. Like, Warrior feels passively sturdy. Brewmaster, I haven't tanked the keys in Brewmaster, but from what I've seen, like, some really do get squishy and just melt, and others are just like passively sturdy that just feel like don't have to heal them at all. Protection Paladin, I didn't feel like I had to heal him at all. Warrior, I don't feel like I had to heal him. Blood Deacon, I don't feel like I have to heal that much. Now, there are moments where you do want to heal him, but I feel like they can go for like a very, very tanky build where you just like, you take more steady damage. You're not spiky, because Death Knight's usually like spiky. They take big damage, heal big damage. But there are some places where it seems like they can take more predictable damage to them, as long as they don't overpull or anything like that, you know? How do you think, yeah, tanks I think is overall, I think I'm doing okay. I think it'll come down to tuning, right? If they tune all the talents that give them all the tanky baseline benefits, if they're strong talents, tanks should feel pretty sturdy. I don't know if they'll feel like Legion sturdy, where they can literally just like AFK at times, you know, don't need to rotate the cooldowns ever for defenses. I feel like it'll feel more similar to like, kind of maybe between Legion and BFA, where tanks rotated defenses regularly. Legion, where they could basically use defenses only in big situations when a boss is about to do like a tank buster. Outside of that, they could just not press anything. Most tanks, not like Warrior. Warriors basically have to like rotate stuff all the time. But like excluding Warrior from Legion, yeah, I feel like it feels like they kind of get on that middle ground. But you'll still be rotating defenses. You'll probably be planning stuff out. Like, okay, I got a big, you could do a big pull. I got big cooldowns. We should be good to go. But like passively pulling like a couple of packs at a time, you shouldn't feel like it's a life and death situation. What do you think is the best class so far? Like best overall, most rounded class, assuming everything is properly tuned. Man, that's a hard one. Like, imagine everything is properly tuned. Unless you mean like what's probably best tuned and has all this stuff working. That's going to be a different answer altogether. But that's a different question. So it depends what you mean. But if your question is like, what looks the most good if, let's say, everything hypothetically is properly tuned? Class. Because you probably would have to be like a hybrid class, right? Kind of like Evoker. But like if not, because you know, new class, then we're gonna make it look really, really good. It's kind of got a good kit. But if not Evoker, then probably like Druid. For specs, a lot of them feel kind of okay. And I mean that okay, and like not like okay as in like good versus okay, but like okay as in like good is I guess what I mean. Yeah, it's hard to answer. Because a lot of them are getting some good stuff, like... I want to say Monk maybe too. I'm a little careful about Monk because Mistweaver just hasn't had the best streak in like PvP or Mythic Pluses. They've been good raids. But like the fact they can interrupt with like jab and they got a lot more fist weaving gameplay support, I think it would make him really good. Brewmaster's a fantastic tank, just passive it takes less damage and got so much more gameplay playability options in their talent trees while keeping that core of like stagger, which is incredibly good. The only way they reduce stagger is nerf stagger, but if you nerf stagger, you basically kill the class, and they can't do that, so it has to be good. Then you got this Moonwalker, who's got a lot of gameplay options. You can do more cleave, you can got more cooldown reduction, you got more ways to like really modify your gameplay to be better suited for AoE, better suited for cleave, better suited for burst, better single target output. I think Moonwalker could be really good. I think Monk in general could be a really good class. Druid, because you got all these playstyle options for classes. Feral got AoE improved. Resto is still good, but it had even more hybrid capability because a lot of people love playing for Resto as a hybrid. Guardian got even more hybrid with the Moonfire stuff. Again, as long as it's well tuned, it should be good. Minus 2 assists too. And then what is it? Boomkin got improved, I think. I think the town's looking a lot better. Shaman's also good too. I like the class kit in general. But then it's also, I haven't even said like what Demon Hunters, because they've been really, really fun. I like what stuff they've done with them. Warriors look fantastic too. Even if they did take a more wrench and impact, they look good. Rogues, I feel like got a very good class tree. Really good class tree. They just need to work on some of the spec stuff. They've been working a lot for Assassination Outlaw. I think Subtlety's a little bit behind on that, but I don't know if they'll adjust it that much. I don't see a lot of people play sub, but maybe it's like hidden good. Last time we tested it was okay, but it wasn't like stand out or anything. I think Hunter's in a pretty good spot. I wonder what kind of builds you'll play as survival. Maybe the build that I played for AoE was a little bit not the best, but I need to mess around with it some more. Although I think as a class overall, they've improved compared to where they were. Would I say they're like good now? I think they definitely have a better kit. I'd say yes. I'd say based on the kit, yes. Just because they could go like Biting Shot, AoE stun, they have a proper normal stun, they have Scattered, they have high explosive trap, they have a charge trap route, so they still have root, silence, if a marksman and beast mastery, which I think is valuable for Mythic Pluses. So like outside of just damage, they come with a lot, and you also get that leech buff with a line of sight thing for PvP, which is kind of unique. They can go heavy into bleed, they can go heavy into the pet gameplay. You're not, unless you're marksman for PvE specifically, you're not discouraged to play pet, but like marksman maybe will play a pet in like single target, but you know, as long as lone wolf is a thing, you just basically are setting yourself up to not play with a pet, like automatically. You know, if the bomb build isn't there, I can see survival being played again. I can, because you can amplify your bleeds and your poison damage, and then you basically not go for the bomb, but you basically are just trying to rot people, because you'll play Supersting, you'll just multi-dot things, you'll play the poison bomb and you'll dot everybody, you'll go shrapnel, and you'll get a couple of carves or butcheries to ramp up the bleed. You can definitely get a lot of damage out, plus you also have the coordinated assault, cleave with your cleave build with your aspect of the eagle, or coordinated assault. It gives you like a cleave on your executes and your kill shots. Kill shots will also have like a 5-second cooldown instead of 10. Or you can play like the bomb build where Coordinated Assault give you a charge of bombs when you use it, and it'll give you another one when it ends. So it's not a cooldowns. Like your cooldowns, AoE should still be good. You won't have passive AoE like you did before. Like your passive AoE will probably be more dot heavy. It would be more dot centric maybe. Shaman's a good, yeah. Like King though, yeah. Evoker's looking good so far, Alex. They just need a bit of tuning. But a fire breath damage change was insanely good for them. It was so good. It was like very, very little addition, very, very little adjustment. But the fact that now you can like play fire breath in a couple of different ways. You can either use like a rank 1 fire breath, and you can make it like a long dot effect with like a initial hit being kind of like mediocre, but a long dot that lasts for a while and does a lot of damage. So you give it like a dot aspect. Or you charge it up to a rank 4 or empowerment 4, and it has a more immediate damage and like a smaller dot. Either way, it's gonna do like 50,000 damage guaranteed. So if you want to play like a dot build, you can synergize it together with Catalyze. So while you challenge Disintegrate, the dot ticks more. So you put a big dot, you get more value for that dot. You can also make it so that every time the dot ticks, Fire Breath damage has a chance to make an next level flame instant cast active 2 times, but it ticks more often, so it gives you more procs. So you just gotta challenge Disintegrate, and you're living flaming, which is gonna give you more essence breaks, which lets you disintegrate more, and they can kind of chain you into this like instant cast playstyle. Or you can go for more instant damage that makes it a lot burstier with Dragon Rage that gives you full value of mastery together with more dominance with that immediate damage. If it crits, it does a ton. I mean, I guess the dot damage crits are good too, but like the immediate just makes it super more impactful. And they go into a Feed the Flames where you get cooldown reduction. Or if you're playing the dot build, you want to prolong the dot as long as humanly possible and basically have a perma dot, baby. So there's a couple of ways to play it, and it just that little change adds depth to this class. To just one ability, but it makes it so much more interesting too. And then you also have stuff like what Leaping Flames, where after your breath, Leaping Flame could hit an extra target based on empowerment level. So going for like a big AoE empowerment, big blast into a big insta, to maybe together with engulfing, makes it super bursty. Or you can just go more sustainy. It's very, very fun. It's very cool. What else did it change? I think that's the only thing that's really changed recently. Yeah, I think that's about all that's really changed. At least I'd say that's about all that's changed. I mean, it's a joke because everyone will jump on a hype train. It's not a. I'm hoping the Warcraft won't be a joke, man. It's a good class. It plays really good. Seriously, I know that. I don't know, man. I don't know how you feel about Evoker. Maybe you're like, you know, it's just a fad. It'll just won't last long. But you really give it a solid shot, man. Just give it a solid chance, because you may find it's actually kind of fun. Like, I think that's what a lot of people have felt about this class so far. A lot of people have come around like, you know what? Give it a solid shot. It's not a bad class. It's like, it's pretty easy to see exactly what they're trying to do with it. Like, it's pretty enjoyable. It's actually quite fun. Speaking about the build, by the way, where it just dots last forever. Literally doing it right now. Dots last forever. And look, actually, dot lasts so long, we actually get to maintain a permanent dot. It's so good. It is so good, chat. It works out pretty well. Works out surprisingly well. Then we got another one. Blast. Let's keep the dots rolling for a little bit longer. Actually, we got a second one too on top of it. Yeah, I mean, that dot is basically a permanent dot there. Permanent dot that just sits there and procs more living flames. That's working out pretty well, honestly. You can make it prolonged even further. Just keep it literally rolling forever. As long as you have red spells that you're throwing out, maybe together Firestorm, maybe volatility, so there's more pyre red damage. So it'll just keep proccing itself. Other than the whole scintillation bow, then yeah. You don't like the scintillation? I like scintillation a lot. I think it's really good. Because it gives you your sec 2-piece bonus, so you can get more crit chances. Especially for procs a lot. It's fantastic. Because when you crit, you do more valuable damage. I don't wonder if you would play for like faster living flames. I think it might be worth, because you could get more procs overall. But I kind of like those longer, drawn-out living flame. Because it just feels like it just really takes some time to get some damage out. But yeah, you probably have like a better build done. Which of the 3 warlocks makes the strongest in DF? Right now, it's a demonology. I think it may be even bug because your demon dog or dreadbite is really hard hitting, like to the point where you're like, oh, not like wow, this does a lot of damage, but like wow, this is like 80% of your damage. Is it like bugged, or is like just what do you feed these dogs? You know what I mean? It's just really hard hitting right now. That together with implosion, which is like a fell implosion you can do with the bigger imps, more imps too. I think that one may be the strongest spec at the moment. Affliction can do well, very well in AoE. Destruction can also do well at times, but it is going to be better tier set in just a couple of days, and that I think will make it play a lot better because the current tier set is very inconsistent. It's fun, but it's like very RNG. Because basically, like sometimes you'll do anywhere between 2% to 10% more damage on abilities, so it's like you can just roll 2s over and over, so you're just missing out on damage. They're changing that, taking it away, and making it more consistent, which is a good change. Expecting more nerfs for lives. I don't know if they nerf anything. Maybe they'll try to reduce their survivability because they are very tanky. But I kind of love how tanky you can get as a warlock. I don't hate it at all. We got logging off Invoker. Now I'm not able to log on. Oh no, it's all good, man. It's all good. You know what? I'll do the same. I'm also gonna log because I gotta get some food. Thank you boys so much for coming by. Appreciate you. Super fun hanging out with all of you and chilling with y'all. Thank you. You guys are awesome, man. Thanks for chilling. Tomorrow, I think more beta. Tomorrow, maybe I open up my vaults if I did any mythic pluses this week. I think I did some. But I think we'll just do some more beta, mess around with more builds, and try some stuff, yeah? Probably. We'll see, we'll see. Boys, thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to get some food. I'm going to get some work done. I got a good bit to work on. Maybe one of those longer projects. But I'm going to have fun with it. Yo, thank y'all. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for coming by. You guys have a wonderful, beautiful evening. I'll see all of you boys in the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Peace.